Good evening and welcome to the 89th edition of the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm Connor Jenkins. On tonight's show, we sit down with Coach Wood and Coach Mahan, as well as a very important player for the Wildcats. Plus, we have a very special story that is very, very close to my heart, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's get to it. It's September 30th, 2022, and the Wildcat Sports Network starts right now.
He's gone, touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats.
Joining us now in the studio to kick this 89th edition off is Coach Mahan. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Coach, let's start off talking about the game last Friday against Bentonville. The Wildcats had their best offensive outing of the season, scoring 17 points, which is the highest we've seen. Tell us about how you think your offense performed.
I was really proud of our kids. So I think we even mentioned this last week about Bentonville on defense. They are who they are. They've basically run the same defense for the last 16 years. Well, crazy or not, they changed for us. And not sure why they changed for us. Maybe that's out of respect. That's kind of how we're taking it. But they changed up everything that we had prepared for. So our guys were adjusting on the fly as we went. Thankfully, it was something that we had seen before. And we just had to go back to our roots, go back to our preparation, and really proud of how they hung in there, they adjusted, and then really how they fought for 4 quarters.
And you've got Heritage coming up this week. What can we expect from them from the defensive side of the ball since we're on offense?
Yeah, so we expect a 3-4. That's what we've seen on film. But as we've seen over the last 2 weeks, that can change. And so, again, we're just going back to who we are and our roots. It's not so much about our opponent, and that's kind of the approach we're taking each week is, hey, it's a faceless opponent. It's not who we're going against. We've got to fix ourselves and all the little things that, all the little details that we've got to take care of offensively. And if we'll do that and we'll play really, really clean, which is what our standard is, what our expectation is, then I think we're going to enjoy the reward for that.
Mm-hmm. And you talked about it a little bit, but going into a little more depth, how do you look to get past them tonight on the offensive side?
We're going to continue to rely on our offensive line. They have proven over the last few weeks to be reliable. They're being physical. They're trying to take all the little things like their steps and their head placement very seriously. And we got really quality running backs in Hudson Brewer and Cole Carlton. And then you can always throw in the X factor of Luke Buchanan, the quarterback, running.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, how do you balance the playing time between Hudson Brewer and Cole Carlton, as we talked about a lot? Both of them are studs at this running back position.
Right.
How do you balance having 2 amazing players?
Yeah, well, both of them are all about being Wildcats. They're not selfish by any means. And so it's really about who's feeling it and who's hot. Cole, he ran it 2 or 3 times, and just to get a breather, he came out. And then Hudson, they're very similar in how they run. They both run very physical. Hudson's a little bit taller guy than Cole and his running style, but they just kind of balance each other out with that. And then again, talk about Buchanan. He's a different type of runner with the speed that he has, and plus with the fact that he's been the quarterback. Sometimes eyes aren't always on that guy.
Mm-hmm. And then you're going into your second conference game of the year with a 0-4 record, going against a team with a 2-2 record.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you look to prove, or what do you expect tonight?
Yeah, I think we even mentioned this last week. You got your 3 parts to your season. You got your non-conference season, your conference season, and then your postseason. And so we don't necessarily see it as 0-4, even though that's the reality. We see it as, okay, we didn't take care of business last week, we're 0-1. but we have a chance to even that up this week at 1-1. And it's not so much about what Heritage has done. Yeah, they're 2-2. That's good for them. But I don't think anybody has played the schedule that we've had. All right, very, very tough. We're battle tested. We've been in there. We played a really good Bentonville team last week, and it's just going to prepare us for this stretch run that we have, these 6 games that are left.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
You're probably wondering where Coach Wood is, but we'll see him later on in the show to close this out. In the meantime, in case you missed the game last Friday night, the WCSN crew went back to bring you the highlights.
It looks like you lost another one.
Hands it off again, up the middle, looking for a gap. And he is going to break it right up the middle for a touchdown. Cannon looking right, throws right. Caught. That is a first down completion. Great job. 32-yarder. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Points.
Cats on the board, 14-3. Fielded at the 15, crosses the 25, the 30, the 35. He is on the way to the end zone. That is a touchdown for Bentonville on the kick return. Cannon drops back, throws across the middle. Wood catches! Takes it downfield for 20 more yards. There's the snap. Passes. Caught. They're 4th and 6. Buchanan rolling to the top. He's on his horse.
Go, baby.
Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats. Cross back, looks left.
Oh, there we go.
Ball.
Oh, we got
ours.
it. We got it.
Hands it off, right-hand side, hit at the gates. 2nd and goal at the 7. Hands it off, left-hand side, looking for the
There's
edge.
a
Good
hold.
hold there.
They got it.
For the Tigers at the 49-yard line, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it deep, wide open over the top. There's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. Snap, hands up the middle,
Great.
Brewers,
There
touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats. Takes the handoff, looks left, throws left, over the top, caught. Right there on the stop is Lane Parrish. There's the snap, looks left, throws, caught. It's a touchdown for the Tigers.
Looks like you lost another one.
As the Wildcats fell in that one, they look to turn the page this Friday and write a whole new chapter. Up next, we have junior Ashton Stewart in the studio to talk some Wildcat defense. But first, we have to make you pick up the remote and skip the commercials, because the Wildcat Sports Network will be right back.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Welcome back. Joining us now in the studio is defensive specialist Ashton Stewart. Ashton, the Wildcats have allowed a combined 193 points scored over the span of 4 games. Tell us about this tough defensive outings for the Wildcats and how you look to improve for tonight.
Well, it really hasn't gone the way that we wanted it to so far this season, and really it's just small things that we need to fix right now. And I think if we get those fixed, I think we'll be good for the rest of the season.
And the scouting report on the Wildcats defense and the Wildcat offense has been that we're very undersized. I mean, what do you have to say about that and the guys, and how do you guys look to counteract that?
I mean, we've gotten it all summer from everybody. Our whole team has heard it, and we are. But we have some dogs on this team that can play, and I think we just got to believe in that. And so, yeah.
And what can we expect from Heritage since you're on the defense? What can we expect from their offense?
A lot of hole shots that they try to hit over top, but we got 2 safeties back to place, and I think won't be able to do much on our defense. I think we'll have a good outing this week.
And how do you look to stop it specifically after we know what they're going to do now?
Just new coverage that we have and just kind of run our stuff, and I think they won't be able to do anything against us, which I'm excited for.
And tell us about it. I mean, you're on the defensive side of the ball, so Ross Haney is out this year.
Right.
We lost him. I mean, a huge defensive player, led the league in tackles last year.
Right.
And now he's getting surgery this week. Tell us about losing him and how you guys have recovered.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sucks, but, we have to move past that. And I really do think people have been able to fill his shoes. And we got some younger guys coming in, and I really do think we can fill his shoes, and everybody's got to do their part.
Ashton, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
You can see Ashton on the field wearing number 1 for the Wildcats. Up next, we have Corlin Hall joining us in the studio to talk Wildcat volleyball. But in the meantime, another very important piece for the Wildcats on both sides of the ball is senior fullback Luke Adams. Scott Porter has the story.
Senior Luke Adams can be seen on the field playing fullback, tight end, defensive end, and even special teams. Har-Ber knows what they have in a versatile player like Adams.
Luke Adams is basically our Swiss Army knife. He catches passes, he blocks, he goes in motion, he plays special teams. He pretty much does it all.
Even through changes in coaching staff, Adams' leadership qualities are evident, and he never misses a chance to step up and help out his team on and off the field.
We've had a lot of coaches over the years, and he's always been the starter, the main guy, so he's just always been the one that we always follow. Without Luke, it'd be a missing puzzle piece to the team. I don't think we'd be able to run the ball as well because we need him on the edge for blocking. And, I just think he keeps good energy on the team.
Well, Luke has always been a guy, it seems like he puts the team first. He's never missed any days without it being an excused absence. He comes to workouts, he comes to running, he comes to off the field events. He's always seems like he's with somebody on the team. And then on the field, I mean, he's been somebody that we've been able to rely on, whether it be blocking or catching. He's catching the ball real well right now. He's getting better and better at blocking every week, and I just hope he can continue to get better.
After a shaky start, Luke is leading his team with only one thing on his mind: winning.
I mean, we had a rough start. We started off 0-4, but the team still has a high morale that we're going to have a good season going forward, and I hope to lead that charge.
With Adams as a Swiss Army knife in our pocket, he is key to us cutting through the competition and finishing the season strong. For WCSN, I'm Scott Porter.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Learn to love your ride again at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale. At Tommy's Express, our state-of-the-art wash tunnel is the perfect size for practically any vehicles, regardless of size or shape. Our industry-leading wash uses low energy and reclaimed water, making your vehicle clean while being green. You can skip the line while getting great deals and discounts when you download the Tommy Club app. Sign up today for your first month of unlimited washing. Loving your ride is that easy when you go to Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale.
Your pet gives you companionship, friendship, and love. At Whole Pet, we are an independently owned business that is passionate about helping you give your pet their best life. We have a great selection of nutritious foods and healthy treats. And when you join our loyalty program, you can earn free bags of food. Spoil your pet with our luxurious spa and grooming services. And while you are at it, grab one of the latest toys to add even more fun and excitement to your pet's day. Whole Pet. Visit our locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and our new location coming soon in Bentonville.
It's Smoothie King time!
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
Joining us now in the studio is junior middle, Cortland Hall. Cortland, thanks for joining us. Corlin, you lead the team in kills with 193. You also lead the team in total blocks with 54 total blocks on the season. Tell us about your success and how you've achieved it in so much little time.
Well, just since off season, I've worked to improve my vertical and stuff. And since my sophomore year, really, it's just little things like that, and they help me. They help me with blocking and stuff. So improving my vertical from off season to now, I mean, we've gotten so much better. Not only me, but my teammates as well. And that helps with my blocking numbers, and that's why I'm so successful in the blocking. With my kills, we worked on setter connections a lot at practice, and I just take the time when we do those reps. I really focus on those reps, and I just really focus on those reps. I want to be getting better, and everybody doesn't really break down the reps the way that I do, and I feel like that's why I'm a little bit more successful in my kills as well.
We know that your sister had some great success at this team Okay, let's just restart from the top. I liked your answer a lot.
Oh God, because I also stuttered.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you restart and let myself restart. 3. Joining us now in the studio is junior middle, Corlin Hall. Corlin, thanks for joining us. Corlin, you lead the team in kills with 193 on the season. You also lead the team with 54 total blocks on the season. Tell us about your success and how you've achieved it in so much little time.
Since my sophomore year, we've had off seasons, so I've been here for 2 off seasons. We train really hard during off season. We do stuff to help improve our verticals and all that. And I don't know, I just feel like I work really hard, and that helps my blocking. My vertical is a little bit higher than others because of the work I've put in during off season to make it better. So that's why my blocking numbers are a little higher than others. And then my attacking, my kills, we do a lot of setter connections at practice every day, and a lot of people just go through the reps and go through the motions, but I feel like I really take the time to get better during those reps and focus on what I could do to help my team, and that's why my numbers for kills are a little bit higher than others as well.
Mm-hmm. And we know that your sister Kinley Hall had some great success for Har-Ber Wildcats, both on the volleyball team and on the track team, doing an amazing job in both, setting records in one. Yeah. Tell us about how you learned from her in the volleyball perspective and how you look to follow in her footsteps, but also make your own footsteps.
I've always watched her. Since she started 7th grade, she's the reason I play volleyball. So watching her has made me better. Just watching the game makes you better at it. I used to go to all her games. I watched her during practice. I watched her be the leader that she was, and just the athlete that she was. She's just an incredible athlete, and competing with her has made me better. Trying to be as fast as her and jump as high as her, have as many kills as her, stuff like that. It makes me better.
Mm-hmm. And then kind of on more of a team perspective for this year, you guys have a very young team with only 4 seniors that play. I mean, how do you look to overcome that fact and make a big splash in the 6A West?
All of our seniors they're really good leaders, and everybody's not expecting much from us this season. So we've already, the first round of conference is over. We ended up 6-2. So, I mean, we set a really high goal for ourselves. From off season, we knew that we had the team this year, and we could compete with every single team in the conference, and others didn't realize that. And our 4 seniors just make it a lot easier. They're really good leaders. They're all amazing athletes, and their numbers are high as well. They're good at leading the team, and they make all of us better.
Mm-hmm. And the Wildcats, I mean, talking about making better and making a splash, Wildcats are currently at the number 3 seed behind Fayetteville, who's undefeated, haven't dropped a set yet, as well as Southside. How do you feel about this placement, and what's your goal for the rest of the conference play of this second half and the playoffs?
Our goal is to continue to. We know we can. We feel like we can beat Southside. They beat us in 3 on our home court, but we go to Southside next. We know we can take that team out, and that'll rise us to 2nd. And then after that, we have Fayetteville again for one of our last games of the season, and we held on pretty close with that team, and we can take a set or 2 off of them as well. We can even beat them if we just all play together and just be the team that we know we can be.
Mm-hmm. And then off the topic of volleyball, but also you were on the record-setting team for track last year. Tell us about your expectations. Now you lost Kinley Hall and you lost Jordan Benford, who was on that team as well. Tell us about your expectations for this year's track team. What's going on?
There's a lot of new kids on the track team this year, so I'm really excited for the season. A lot of them have potential. There's a lot of sophomores on the team that I haven't seen ever, and they're like fast, or they're there and they put in work every single day to be as fast as like Jesse, who's the fastest boy, or to be as fast as like me and Lacey, like the girls that people want to like be up there with for their times and stuff. It shows, the work shows that this season will be good, and I'm excited to see how the season goes.
Corlin, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season and both seasons, honestly.
Thank you.
In the world of athletics, physical injuries are so important, but so are mental health issues. In the words of an NBA player, mental health is an invisible thing, but it touches all of us at some point or another. It's part of life.
Athletes have a lot of pressures on them. They have familial pressures, they have pressures from coaches, from their teammates, for their futures, from college coaches. And so being able to recognize the signs and symptoms of anxiety and depression and being able to communicate and talk with me or their coaches or their family or a therapist about it is vital to their success.
Communication is key to balance both physical and mental problems in sports.
I think I try to communicate a lot with my coaches. I try to juggle everything together because my coaches really understand it. I think I was really embarrassed to tell my coaches that I had been in the mental hospital and I was depressed and I did have anxiety and all this stuff. But now with all the communication, I think it's made it a lot easier to juggle everything.
While balance is key, some things you can't control in your home life. Chris McGee knows all about this after he lost his father almost a year ago.
Like, it was a little more than a year ago where he died, and I mean, I was really sad the day that he did die, but you know, I just had my girlfriend and my friends. I tell them and they just listen to me. And really for me, the thing that helps me like get through it and like through like my like bad mental health, I guess, would just be like just talking to people and like letting my emotions out.
I hadn't accepted it. I was really unaware of what was going on with me. I was just crying all the time, didn't want to wake up, and that did lead me to eventually wanting to kill myself, and that's why I did have to get admitted to the hospital. So I feel like not being aware and just keep letting things like roll by and just really like not accepting it even within yourself, it takes a really big toll, not on how you do, but also it's gonna eventually drive you to want to hurt yourself.
3,703. That's the amount of attempted suicides per day, grades 9 through 12. With the second leading cause of death for teenagers being suicide, this is a huge epidemic in our country, and athletes make up a huge percentage of that. It's important to be aware and to communicate, because you're never alone. For WCSN and everything Har-Ber and all things Har-Ber, I'm Connor Jenkins.
As a person who currently battles anxiety and depression, and as a former athlete, I know how important it is to be aware of your physical, but more importantly, your mental health. Just know you don't have to hide this or be embarrassed, because it could have serious repercussions. At the bottom of the screen right now is the number of the suicide hotline, and if you need someone to talk to or just let out your anger, please contact this number. Up next, we have Coach Wood joining us in the studio to close this thing out. The Wildcat Sports Network, we'll be right back.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back. Joining us now in the studio is Coach Wood. Coach, thanks for joining us. Coach, let's talk about that Bentonville matchup. The Wildcats had the best offensive outing they've had this season, but still couldn't overcome the Tigers. Tell us about this.
Well, I mean, I thought offensively we did a really nice job. I mean, 2 of our first 3 possessions, we go down and get points. We had an opportunity instead of the field goal. We had a receiver open the flats, kind of missed that, but we still were able to kick a field goal. The 10 points there, we're within 21-10, and then they get that kickoff return back, which was a critical deal for us in our special teams to kind of keep us in the hole. And then, I also thought right there before half, we had a chance at a fumble and call didn't go our way. Could have had the ball at the midfield, no telling what could have happened there. I thought in the third quarter, outside of our first possession offensively, we were really clean. We moved the ball well. We rushed for almost 200 yards, which I thought was really productive. Defense did some really nice things. You couldn't get off the field on third down. I mean, there's our very first possession of the game, they're in third and long, and they ended up getting a 78-yard touchdown for a run for a touchdown. Young man ended up with 141 yards, and 70 plus of them, half of them came on that one run. So our defense was doing good stuff. It was just in sparks. Got to put a whole series together, get off field on third down, and that's probably the biggest thing I took away from it. Our guys are resilient, and they play awful hard, but we just got to keep cleaning up the mistakes so we can play a clean football game in all 3 phases.
And speaking on the Wildcat defense has allowed 193 combined points scored over the past 4 games. How do you think your defense has performed this season, and what do you look to improve for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of points given up, and again, you go back. A lot of that has to do with who we're dealing with. I mean, we're dealing with some really good offenses. I mean, Bixby, I think this week came in top 25 in the country. They're very explosive. They're scoring over 60 points a game, and so they're scoring on everybody. I think Mustang's got a really good offense with Oklahoma commit, and they're explosive. Same thing with the Bentonville group. They had elite running back. I thought they had some receivers that could do some good stuff. So, part of it's who we're dealing with. The other thing is just not being sound each down. I mean, we got a lot of guys in the right positions. We just got to finish plays and make sure we're in our assignment, taking care of our gap. And I think, as we continue to move forward, finishing up the month of September and we transition the calendar to October, I think we're going to see a vast improvement defensively.
And you go against Heritage tonight, who is 2-2 overall. What can we expect from them tonight?
Well, I mean, that's Coach is doing a good job up there. It's his first year in there. His offensive coordinator came from Missouri under Eli, and so kind of a lot of similarities in what we are offensively. They're going to run the gap game, try to get the ball on the edge, formation a little bit. So this trickles all the way back to some old Springdale offensive stuff, and so we know what to expect there defensively. They're in an odd front, 3-4. They really kind of pack the box, try to keep everything in front of them in the secondary. Playing good football, and we expect their best shot tonight.
And what do the Wildcats have to do tonight to walk away with that win?
Well, I mean, one thing is kicking game. Can't give away touchdowns in the kicking game. That's critical. We've got to create some turnovers. We've done a good job of protecting the ball, but we haven't been getting turnovers lately. So we've got to win the turnover battle there. I think defensively, like we talked earlier, got to win third down. Got to get off the field. Got to have a couple 3-and-outs along the way. Offensively, just build off last week and continue to be diverse offensively between run and pass, and just kind of keep getting better at what we're doing offensively. So, I mean, I feel good, and I think our guys are going to do good tonight.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it.
Before we end the show, I want to let the Haney family know that everybody here at WCSN is praying for you, and we hope that Ross's surgery goes perfectly. That's going to do it for us tonight. Behind All Sports is the Wildcat Sports Network. Up next, Kickoff. We'll see you next time.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
And that is the ball game, folks. 35-21, Cats fall to the Mounties. Disappointing night for the Wildcats at senior night.
I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently.
It's intercepted, and the Wolverines will win the ball game 46-45.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
2-1, Cats fall tonight in North Little Rock.
How much you can take and keep moving forward.
That is going to be the end of the game and the Har-Ber Wildcat season. 53-7, Cats fall to the Panthers.
Man, I got this swag. My head not to my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not to my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic.
The kick is good. That is the ball game. The walk-off field goal. Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats. Good evening, Wildcat Nation. Welcome to Wildcat Friday Night. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Har-Ber High School Principal Dr. Paul Greep, Director of Athletics Wayne Stellick, and Assistant Athletic Director Betsy Barker, welcome to tonight's broadcast. Tonight we come to you from beautiful Springdale, Arkansas at Wildcat Stadium. The Har-Ber Wildcats take on the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. My name is Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Northwest Health Systems and Physician Specialty Hospital Sports Medicine Program. Riding shotgun tonight is Crazy Rick Davies. And in the co-pilot seat as well is A-Frame himself, Big Don Strubing. Guys, it's kind of nice to get back to our home turf here.
I tell you what, in a year I've gone from the legendary Coach Rick Davies to Crazy Rick Davies.
I'm trying to just give you the title that feels good.
No, man, it's just a blessing to be up here tonight, Donald. You know, the view from up here, the energy from Friday night high school football, it's unbelievable. Cats need a win tonight in a bad way. I feel good about it tonight, Don. Big Don, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, historically it's always a real battle between Heritage and Har-Ber. You know, even – going back to the days where Har-Ber was that perennial top 5 team in the state, Heritage would always give us fits. We've got two teams that are extremely hungry. It's still early in the year, and you know what? A lot of stuff can happen.
Cats made progress last week.
They made a lot of progress.
We saw some fight out of some guys. We saw some good energy on offense and defense. I've looked forward to tonight all week. I'm ready for some Friday night football. I think the Cats have a good night ahead of them. It looks like we're going to receive here. Offense established some good stuff last week. I'm feeling a scoring opening drive here.
Well, here you go, Rick. Come back every game. I sound like a broken record. Move the chains. We need to have early success, even if it does not result in scoring. From a psychological standpoint, we got to prove we can move the ball.
Like to see our defense get a chance to play with a lead.
That'd be nice.
Right. Well, Heritage wins the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. That means the Cats are going to get the ball to start the game. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock. The stadium is, I'd say it's 3/4 full. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. And here comes the kickoff. Low squib kick down low. Fielded at the 10, crosses the 20. 25 to the 30, the 35 to the 40, off to the races. It's Trey Serrano. He's going to get tackled. Looks like he's pushed out of bounds about the 44-yard line. The Cats are going to have great field position, 1st and 10 at the 44.
Good way to start the game right there.
Yeah.
Special teams, we didn't mention them. Offense, defense. Tonight would be a great night for some complementary football between all three phases of the game. And anybody that's a football fan knows how important special teams are. And to get to start your opening drive – oh, did we have a penalty?
I didn't see the flag on the field.
What are we doing here?
No, just adjusting the spot, I guess.
Okay, adjusting the spot. But to get to start your drive on the plus side, that's a victory.
In my opinion, my humble opinion, it is the number one key to success. A lot of people want to say, don't turn the ball over, lack of turnovers. No, I'm telling you, average starting field position is a predictor of success.
Cats come to the line of scrimmage. One to the top, one down to the bottom. Fakes the handoff, throws it off into the flats. Oh, in and out of his hands. That's a fumble. Still on the ground. Looks like Heritage.
Calling second down here.
Yeah,
hey, heads up play by number 3, Britt Witchin.
Well, I love that play design, Rick.
It was there.
Yeah,
what they did.
Go ahead, sir.
Our receivers had a nice job blocking on the perimeter. Just needed to secure the catch and head in the right direction.
Yeah.
But
well, faked the power play up inside and then took it wide.
2nd and 22 at the 42. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Buchanan's going to roll to the bottom of your screen. Dumps it off. Caught. Tackled out of bounds at the 40. He stepped out of bounds at the 45. That's number 4 for the Cats. That's Hayden Wood.
Old school boot play.
Bootleg.
Bringing Alex Torres out the back door, pulling guard. Got a good little second-level route here to Hayden Wood. Nice throw and catch. Puts us back in the third and manageable situation.
Yeah, getting the quarterback out of the pocket, taking the pressure off of them, using Heritage's defensive flow against them. Great play call.
3rd down and 9. Same formation. There's the snap. Hands it off. Carlton, left-hand side. He's going to go straight. It's like he gets the sticks. That's going to move him. 1st down, +2.
That a way to move the sticks. Old Nathan Hopkins clearing the way there, paving the road. I tell you what, that was a good-looking counter play right there.
Yeah, well, Rick, we had 2 guards pulling on that. That's a little bit – it looked like Vince Lombardi's Packers right there.
1st and 10 at the 34. Same formation. Hands it off up the middle. That's Brewer. Brewer's going to hit a wall, but he's going to pick up, looks like maybe 3 yards the hard way.
Game within the game out there.
Oh, yeah, somebody.
Brewer got a good forward lean, but Big Jake Fontopoulos was out there wearing his defender out.
Yeah, he knocked him in the creek there, didn't he?
Yeah. Little old school, I'm going to take you out here by the hash and dump you.
Yep, going to earn that respect right from the start. 2nd down and 7 for the Cats on the march. Fakes the handoff. Buchanan's going to keep it, goes up the middle, finds room, and just plows over the 20.
We've said it all along. Buchanan is a great runner. He has a good burst of speed. He understands where to find daylight. Quarterback draw, good call there. I like our rhythm here. What we're doing, just keep moving the ball, keep moving the chains.
Yeah, that was a great job by the quarterback. He sold that one perfectly.
1st and 10. There's the snap. Screen up the middle.
Yeah.
Adams gets across the 15 to the 10. He fights forward. He looks like he's going to get to about the 8-yard line.
Good job working the screen over there by the center, Landon Hughes, left guard Nathan Hopkins slipping out there and picking up some blocks. Nice play design, misdirection, throwing the screen back the other way. Again, keeping Heritage off balance and moving the chains.
Back at the line of scrimmage inside the Storms Orthodontics red zone. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. Brewer's going to go down. Looks like about the 11.
Well, Rick, they tried to come back with that buck sweep again. They ran it to the left once. They're going to come back with it to the right. Just a little bit suspect in there. Got a little bit of leakage up in there.
Gets a little tougher to pull folks down on the goal line. You get a little more, get all your gaps covered, people leaving. You better have the COD call on. You better have the
COD, come on down.
2 to the top, 2 down to the bottom for the Cats. Brewer is behind Buchanan. There's the snap, drop back, look right, throw. Tunnel screen on the inside to Wood. Wood is going to have to fight for 3 yards. He'll get it. It's going to bring a third down and goal from looks like the 13. No, excuse me, the 8.
Good catch by Wood, controlling and getting some positive yards there. I saw our fullback came out and got a block, but I didn't see any lineman release on that tunnel screen. Thank you.
3rd and goal at the 8-yard line, 8:26 to go. There's the snap, drops back, looks to the corner. Buchanan's got some room. Fires at the end, incomplete.
We had an opportunity. We tried to throw them open. We threw them open just a little bit too much. Hey, good protection. Good protection. One thing I've noticed here, Crazy Rick, is the fact we're either moving the pocket or we're getting rid of the ball pretty quick. And
T comes on the field. A 25-yard attempt for the Cats. Hayden Wood is holding. There's the snap. There's the kick. And the kick is good. Cats on the board, 3-0.
Gomez, solid kicker. He's a good weapon to have. And, opening drive, whether it's 3, whether it's 7, 6, points on the board is gigantic. It's going to be fun here to watch, get a chance to kick off and play defense with the lead.
That scoring drive brought to you by Legacy National Bank. Appreciate Legacy National Bank. Taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Wildcats coming back right after this.
Presented by McLarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McLarty Daniel country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McLarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MB Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McLarty Daniel country yet?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
So do mine. Everybody's is.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Appreciate you tuning in. Cats getting ready to kick off. A little bit of Axel Foley in the background. Out of the end zone, that's a touchback, 80 yards ahead of them.
So let's talk special teams real quick. We get a kickoff return that sets us up for a good opening drive. A field goal, special teams, kicking game's important. Then we come back, kick it in the end zone, put Heritage in a, situation where they're going to have to drive the ball 80 yards. Do we get a penalty there? Or is it 25-yard line in high school now?
Going with a penalty.
$75 yards.
1st and 10 from the 25. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, throws it over the top, has a man wide open, just overthrows. And right off the bat, receivers are getting behind the safeties.
Again, in the passing game, of course, I think we were geared up to play run there. Heritage, good play call on the road, just didn't execute. But if you're playing corner out there, you can't let the train leave the station.
Nope.
You got to be on time. If the train's heading out of town, you got to catch it and be in front of it.
So Heritage comes to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. They've got quads to the top of your screen. One split to the bottom. There's the snap. Looks left, throws left. Caught at the 30. And he's going to get tackled at the 33. Just short of the sticks.
7, Trey Serrano. 45, Amari Tario out there hustling, making a good play.
Cats in their Carolina blue jerseys. That's my favorite jersey.
It's good luck.
Yep, that it is. 3rd down and 2 for Heritage.
3 very different formations out of Heritage to start the game.
Mixing it up. There's a snap, fakes, quarterback keeps, left-hand side, hit immediately in the backfield. Nothing going on there.
Keegan Ware, number 1, Ashton Stewart down there stacking that up. That was a whole lot of window dressing to run the quarterback counter.
Yeah.
There was a lot of moving parts to run the counter.
Quarterback fumbles the snap.
Thank you. That's going to be Wildcat ball, plus yards, good field position. You know, Heritage obviously had a script there. They went like a diamond set formation out of the gun first, then they went quads, and then they came back and went stack or twin stack, and then gave us a bunch of movement, different things, but they outsmarted themselves there. Couldn't get the center exchange, which doesn't matter what your formation is or what your play is if you can't get the exchange.
Starting lineup for the offense, missed it there on the first possession. Blige Cook, Fontanopolis, Nathan Hopkins, Landon Hughes, Alex Torres, Rowan Graham. See this play right here, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom for the Cats. 1 in motion. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Buchanan drops back. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket. Drops the ball, but Adams picks it up. And he's going to get close to the original line of scrimmage. Evan Curry, Hayden Wood, Luke Adams, Cole Carlton, Luke Buchanan. Justin Gomez is the kicker. Deep snapper is Kelly Thompson. 2nd down and 12 for the Cats. 1 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. There's the snap, hands it off up the middle to Brewer. Brewer's got some room. He is going to pick up almost 10 yards. Looks like about 9 yards. They'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Cats.
Just the old school power play. Hand it to Brewer. We had a nice opening, good hole there. Again, our offensive line, nice job. Right guard Alex Torres pulling up in there and getting some movement.
6:24 to go in the first quarter here. Cats ahead, 3-0. Cats on the drive with the ball. One to the bottom, 2 to the top for the Cats. 1 in motion sets. Hands it off up the middle to Brewer. Brewer is going to get close to the sticks, but short, 25-yard line. To bring up 4th down and 1.
Let's take our time here and make sure we get set. It was a nice pace on that last play. We got set. Everybody knew what was happening. We used our adjustment. Nobody was in a hurry. Let's make sure we have what we want, 4th and 1 here.
Same formation, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. 5:33 to go. Brewer behind Buchanan. Adams up front. There's the snap. Brewer crosses the 25, picks up the 1st down, tacks on 2 more on top of that. 1st and 10 for the Cats.
Oh, Landon Hughes paving the way there. Good job getting the 1st down. Nice forward lean by Brewer. Again, we took our time. We're set. Last week we ran at a really nice pace, and our kids, we didn't have a lot of just kill yourself motion penalties and different things. I like the pace we're at right now.
Cats knocking on the Storm's orthodontics red zone. There's the snap, hands it off. Inside, plenty of room. That's a touchdown for the Har-Ber Wildcats. Number 15, Luke Altum.
Nice run again, Don, both guards. The old buck sweep come back. Did you ever run the buck sweep under Gerald Williams? Did you ever run that?
Yeah, we had a variation of that, but, we've been running that here in the city of Springdale for a long time.
Going on a long time. Hey, good for old Luke Alton. Made a nice cut there. We had a couple nice blocks. Good execution again, like the pace. Cats getting ready to go up 10.
Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Cats on the board again. 10-0 over Heritage. We're taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Wildcats coming back right after this.
The heartwarming hit, Disney's Winnie the Pooh, is about to arrive at Walton Arts Center. Join Pooh, Christopher Robin, and all their friends from the 100-Acre Wood for this beautiful new musical stage adaptation by Rockefeller Productions and Disney Theatrical Productions. Playing October 21st and 22nd for 4 performances only. Get your tickets today at waltonartscenter.org.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. As soon as we get the kickoff underway, I wouldn't mind seeing the replay there for the touchdown run by Luke Alton. Doing a great job of just running through for daylight. There's the kick. That is deep into the end zone.
Love it. Anytime you run the buck sweep, it can hit anywhere from inside to the sideline.
Yeah.
It's all about the back reading the blocks. Yep. Once you see the kick and the alley player, the back has to find that hole.
Yeah, and, so when the running back pull it, here you go.
Here we go. So we got both guards. We get a kick there inside. Alton just hits the hole. That was nice.
Yeah, so the responsibility there for the lead puller, he's looking for the alley player, the guy whose job it is to turn it back in. You kick him out, you seal down the inside, and you've got a crease. Just like Lombardi drawed it up back when Rick was playing ball.
I coach Lombardi.
1st and 10 from the 25. There's the snap. There's the pass. Immediately hit by Trey Serrano. Trey's going to sling him back underneath the scoreboard.
It's just an interesting play design. I mean, it's just a one receiver, just hit screen, no blockers, no anything. Just
I've noticed them going back to the single receiver side even when they got in that quads bunch.
Yeah, we hadn't seen a strong side play yet, I don't believe.
2nd down and 10, 4:25 to go in the first. 4 front for the Cats. 2 split to the bottom, 1 split to the top for the War Eagles. Hands it off left-hand side, looking for some room. Does a good job of getting blocked by his own blocker. Gets
Guess
out of
what
bounds.
play that was? Back to the strong side. Buck sweep by Heritage, and had their own lineman not tackled their back,
right,
there might have been some more yards available there.
2nd down and 1. 3rd and 1.
There we go again.
Cuts inside. He's going to pick up a 1st down plus 2 more yards. That's 1st and 10 from the 42 for Heritage.
Same play. They went pace and just ran the same thing. We'd played it much better that second time, forced them back early, cut inside. As that play moves on, the faster you can make that cut go inside, a lot more people in there to defend it.
But to your point, that thing hit a gap.
Yeah.
3 to the top. There's a snap, pitches it to the top of the screen. Going to cut inside. Containment catches up, tackled for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
That play was made by Lane Parrish. He was the force defender there. He came up strong, took out the blocks and forced it back in for a minimal gain.
I always call that the hot potato play. Oh, quick pitch.
Yeah. 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. 2 to the top. These guys are going to get tired with all the shifts. Quick pass over the top, completed at the 45. It's going to be about 2.5 yards short of the 1st down.
It's good execution there by Heritage. Found a little seam there. Heritage does like a lot of different formations, a lot of shifts.
3rd down and 1 for Heritage. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep this one. Right-hand side. And he is denied.
Oh, great job.
Cats did a good job pursuing, making the stop.
They jumped in a little wildcat there, number 5, not their normal quarterback. Jumped in, little wildcat. Cats weren't having any of it.
Well, Coach Davies, you know, we're faced defensively with a lot of different personnel groups, a lot of different formations, motion shifts. You know, what do you think Coach Haney's thinking on how to defend that? Do you have a base defense that you get in?
You know, teams that like to do that a lot, the less you move when they move, the better. Like little minor adjustment here. But if, you know, you're an offensive coach, if you're shifting and motioning and you're getting the defense to move and change and do a bunch of stuff and they're struggling, that's the idea.
Sure.
But if you make just a minor adjustment and your base defense, generally you should be able to line up against any formation any time without a whole lot of movement or changing things. So I think we'll see the Har-Ber D do what they just did. I didn't see much movement out of our defense at all.
So Cats get the ball 1st and 10. Ball is at the 27. One minute 36 to go. Cats have the lead 10-0. 2 to the bottom of your screen, 1 split to the top. He'll come in motion. Pitches it to Altum. Altum gets slammed at the gate.
Well, we never got the edge set, you know, so we're running the jet sweep or a version thereof, and the whole thing there is you got to set the edge and kick it to the perimeter and run to the big field. And we got penetration on that front side edge. Heritage turned it back in, and that resulted in a small gainer.
2nd down and 10 at the 27. 2 to the top, 1 split to the bottom for the Cats. Hands it off up the middle on the left-hand side. That's Brewer. Brewer's going to go down, and he'll pick up 5 yards.
1 pop away. Good job by the left side over there. Well, Jake Fontopoulos doing a good job over there blocking. Good run by Brewers, close to breaking it. If you watch Heritage right now, they're daring us to throw it over the top of them.
Right.
Everybody's down there close, and
here it comes.
It's coming.
3 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. There's the snap. He's going to roll out to the bottom of your screen. He's going to throw. That is intercepted by Heritage. And they're going to get the ball 1st and 10 at the 42.
Rick, it looked like we were trying to run a flood concept. That is when we roll out and put 3 receivers at different levels, giving the quarterback his option. And it kind of got clogged up there.
He never got his shoulders turned. He never got downhill. Didn't give time for the routes to develop there. On that roll pass, you really got to press that edge. Obviously, if you see the flat, you take it. But you got that late drag route coming as well, and that's usually what opens up if the sideline's defended.
1st and 10 for Heritage. Hands it off the right-hand side. Looking for the corner. He's got the edge. He's going to get close to the 1st down marker. We've got 14 seconds left to go in the 1st, and now we are better late than never. Starting lineup for defense, Seton Ray, Ashton Stewart, Lane Parrish, McGee, Dawson Brimmer, Wilmoth, Ware, Grigg, Tario, Witchen, Serrano, Curry. 2nd down and 1 for Heritage. Hands it off again, looking for the outside. He is going to get close to the 1st. They're going to put him at the 35. He's going to be about a yard short.
It's tough to run the buck sweep into the boundary or the outside zone. I didn't catch what they did with their lineman there, but that's tough action into the boundary. Basically, you had the 12th defender for the defense, which is the sideline.
Right.
Earlier on, they hit us with that same thing to the wide side, got us wadded up inside, and made a nice gain.
3rd and 2 for Heritage. Snap, hands it off up the middle, looking for the room. I believe he's got it. That is going to be close.
Good job by our D-line in there. Old Latimer Wilmoth, Chris McGee, linebacker coming in, doing a good job. I don't know what we have here.
I think they're going to measure it.
Measure. Time
Got
for
a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them at the end of the quarter. Cats 10, Heritage 0. We'll be back right after this.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Cats 10, Heritage 0, fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Second quarter Wildcat football coming at you right now.
Still trying to figure out what we're doing with the chains. We got the ball in one spot. Is it fourth down? Is it first down? I'm not sure. Our defense here. We got first down on the. Yeah, they're just going to give him the first down.
All right.
Our defense here needs to pick up Luke Buchanan. They need to bail him out of that interception. And first time our defense has faced a little adversity tonight.
Right.
Need to make a play here.
Dropping back, looking right, looking for the screen. It's broken up. He's just going to throw that away. Great job by the Cat defense.
Good job of recognition. This guy's going to call lineman downfield up top, but yeah, seen patting his head, but the official, obviously, there was about 3 linemen that were 10 yards downfield. Kind of like Struben used to do back in the day at Springdale. He'd run down there and throw his hands up, try to get a pass. But
hit me, coach, hit me.
He was always open.
Always.
Because he couldn't catch.
Nah, that was screened from the get-go. Cats read it. Nothing doing for Heritage. Just throw it in the dirt and move to the next play.
Ineligible player downfield. Penalty is declined. 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 33-yard line. 11:55 to go in the second. So Heritage will come to the line of scrimmage. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. Those 2 will shift to the top of the screen. Fakes a handoff, throws left. Is that intercepted? Nope, incomplete.
You throw the out to the wide side of the field, you're asking for it to get picked off.
That's a long throw.
It's a long throw.
Long throw.
It was a slow developing play out of trips. I mean, if you're going to throw the out to the wide side, you better let it fly early. Our corner came off over there, read it good. Cover 2 coverage, obviously. Almost got a pick.
Here's a replay by Tyson Foods.
But that's a long throw out over that way.
It's the same formation here. They got 3 to the top of the screen. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks left, throws. Incomplete.
Tried to run a little in cut out there. Number 10, Sutton Ray. Good coverage, tight coverage. Made the quarterback was going to have to throw a perfect pass. Good job by the defense.
4th and 10 for Heritage. Defense for the Cats rising up.
How about a little Keegan Ware, Vlad Wilma sack here? That'd be fun.
Yep.
Get the big boys involved.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's good practice. Good practice right there.
You want a movie? What was that movie? The Best of Times?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Rob Williams taking off right there.
Yeah. That's one of those things where number 9 probably just wants to sneak over to our sideline over here.
Yeah. Where's my Carolina jersey?
he's hoping he's on the punt team.
Well, it's like old Gerald Williams used to say, if you're going to mess up, you better do it 100%. So 4th down and 15 at the 43. Punt team on the field. There's the snap. And the kick is off. Going to be fair caught at the 5.
That kind of breaks the old rule of if it's inside the 10, let it bounce. But, a lot of punters nowadays, they have that good, backspin and the things they do. So I think the key, the biggest thing on a punt return is the last thing you want to do is fumble, turn it over. So
ball security.
Yeah. So we could have said he should have let it bounce, but if he lets it bounce, maybe we're on the 1. So
yeah.
Let's see what kind of pace we're on here, Rick. Let's check our pace.
Check it out.
Cats out the ball. 1st and 10 at the 5. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. There's the snap. Hands it off. Following blockers, does a great job. All the way out to the 25-yard line.
Let's name them all. Jake Fontenopoulos, Nathan Hopkins, Landon Hughes, Alex Torres, Rowan Graham. You got 32, Luke Adams in there doing work. Let's give credit to all of them. Nice run. Good play.
Good run by Brewer. That'll bring a 1st and 10 at the 25. And we got a flag on the play.
I'm not going to harp on it, but what did we try to do there? We tried to speed everything up, and instead you speed up and you do things so that you can get the defense on their heels.
Right.
And we tried to go a faster pace there, and we outthought ourselves.
So 1st and 15 for the Cats. Ball's at the 24. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. Hands it off.
Tried to come back to the same play that Brewer just popped. Heritage just did a better job at defending it.
Carlton on the carry. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 14.
That buck sweep is definitely the run of the night for both teams.
It's the flavor of the night. All the old wing T coaches would be fired up, Don. It's a great blocking scheme.
One to the top, 2 down to the bottom for the Cats. 11:41 on the clock. Buchanan drops back, looks right, throws deep downfield. And that is broken up. Incomplete.
Good job by Alex Saisler on the defense. Hunter Wood had a step on him. Buchanan maybe just waited a hair too long to let that fly.
Flag on the play.
Protection looked pretty good, Don. Did we get a hold in there?
Maybe that's why it was good, Rick.
The problem with holds in high school is they're acting like personal foul.
That'll be a face mask against Heritage.
Yeah. See, here we are talking about our linemen holding it. They weren't doing anything, Don. This is good pass protection. Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 30, let's call it the 36. 2 to the top, 1 split down to the bottom for the Cats. Buchanan looking left, throws it downfield over the top. And that is intercepted. Pass intended for Luke Alton, but just a little bit short on the pass, and defense gets it.
When you throw that fade route, you got to go 1 of 2 routes. You got to put it outside and deep to where your guy's the only guy that can catch it, or you got to back shoulder it. And if you hang it up right here a little short, inside there, that just defender had good coverage, but he was in a perfect spot to intercept it. I'm sure Buchanan will get a little extra coaching on the sideline during this break here on the deep balls.
So Heritage has the ball, 1st and 10 at the 30. 2 to the top. There's the snap. Hands it off on the left-hand side, looking for some room, and just gets mowed over.
Who was that?
54 for the Cats.
54.
That's Dawson Brimmer.
Dawson Brimmer that was a nice fill on that play and a good hit.
Second down and 7. Pitches it to the bottom of your screen. Great flow by the Cats. Nothing going on there.
Brimmer again, Tario.
Yep, Lane Parrish.
Lane Parrish, everybody in there.
So it's third down and 6. So third down for Heritage. They come to the line of scrimmage with 1 to the bottom, 3 split to the top. 9:20 on the clock. There's the snap. Throws it quick inside. Caught for a first down. Be first and 10 from the 40. That's the 44-yard line.
We had 3 guys right around the football there. Heritage, nice job of finding the seam and executing there. We'll pick one of those off for the night's over. Again, both teams, when they try to go fast, it just seems like it's not.
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working out for them. But that's stuff they practice. And
to the top, to the bottom. Quick pass underneath.
Great job by Sutton Ray.
Sutton Ray shucking his defender and making the tackle.
Yep, doubled up, beat the block, made the tackle. Defensive back coach will be happy.
Yep. Poor Greg just ran on and ran back off.
What are we doing with Greg here?
I'm getting tired for it.
You're one of those big D linemen. Let me stay in here.
Let
me walk off at a timeout.
Let him in there with
it's
the
not like
buffet.
receivers rotating plays in.
Absolutely. 3 to the top for Heritage. Third and 10. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks left. Throws left.
We got a good hit on the quarterback that time. We had nice pressure. Number 71 clapping his hands there. Wesley Garcia doing a good job. And then good coverage downfield. Serrano, Witchin around the football again, forcing Heritage's quarterback to have to make a perfect throw.
Yep, 3 and out for Heritage.
Hey, great job by our defense. That's 2 turnovers that our offense has had and put us in a difficult situation. And both times the defense has forced a punt.
3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Punt team on. He'll kick it from the 35. There's a snap. A fake punt. And he's going to pick up 2 yards.
Oh, easy up top here. We got a game within the game up here. Good job getting him away. Yes. Come on to the sideline. You just got a big stop. You don't want to. We've seen our share of personal fouls and dumb penalties after the whistle. But McGee was hooked up with the guy. But, hey, McGee did a great job of just getting up and heading to the sideline. Did not. If that would have gone 1 more second, somebody was getting a flag.
Yeah, Serrano coming in, pulling him off. Good job.
Okay, so defense, special teams. Special teams has set us up in good field position, and they do it again here. Don't get fooled on the fake punt.
First and 10 for the Cats. 47-yard line, 7:58 to go in the half. Hands it off on the left-hand side. Looking for some room. That's Brewer. He's going to get tackled out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Cats.
What were the big boys doing up there, Don? Was that this buck sweep again back this side?
Yep. Well, when something's working for you, Rick, you go to the well till the well run dry.
Let's do it.
2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. There's the snap. Hands it off up the middle. Favors the left-hand side.
Just a good hard inside run.
It's a good push there, good yardage.
Yeah, that was a good.
As an old football coach, man, I love those plays because right now you're in 2nd and 4, and the whole playbook's wide open. Good job by the O-line there, though.
Yeah, we got belly to belly on them, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's the snap. Hands off. Quick up the middle. Bounces outside. That's Brewer going to get to the 15.
You know, the kind of tonight I've seen a resurgence of a play that we ran a while back. It's a version of the power play, but you ISO your fullback on the front side, and what you essentially get, and you've got to run it to the bubble. When we say the bubble, we're talking about the gap in the defensive line.
They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. Stay with us as we got Wildcat football and Big Don Strubing story right after this.
When I walk through the halls of my high school, I see the constant pressure to be a doctor, or go into business, or pursue athletics. What if there was an opportunity to be something more? Skills USA offers you an opportunity to explore careers that matter, careers that we need now. Hands-on trade skills like electrical engineering, construction manufacturing, architectural drafting, and even television productions. With Skills USA, you can gain these essential skills that allow you to bridge the gap from education to careers right out of high school. Skills USA. Champions at work.
He's gone. Touchdown. Har-Ber Wildcats. Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Cats have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, deep inside the Storms Orthodontics red zone. Hands it off. Plowing forward to the 10. That's Brewer.
Same play that we ran before we took the TV timeout. What I was trying to explain is the fact that is you were pulling a backside guard and you're keeping the fullback front side. So essentially, you've got 2 lead blockers at the point of attack. That's highly effective, but you've got to run it to the bubble in the defensive line, whether it's a 0-5 or a 1-5 look.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for the Cats. Brewer.
Perfect call.
Fake
nice
handoff.
play call.
Buchanan keeps around the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Touchdown for the Cats.
They sold out to stop the play that you were just talking about. You just pull it, and there's nobody there on the edge. They tried to stop the play that time with edge pressure. Didn't work. If we can get a replay, that'd be awesome. But, you know, with Don talking about the guard pulling around the fullback in there and run it to the bubble, that's like a bonus ISO. But you can see us coming again here. Just fake it and pull. Got one defender to beat. Good job by Buchanan redeeming himself from those interceptions and coming back and putting some points on the board.
Ooh, that was not pretty, but effective.
Yeah, pretty but effective. It counts one, just like one that would have sailed up over the band bleachers. But, hey, 17-0 lead.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Having fun, playing complimentary football.
That we are, 6:23 to go. Cats in the lead, 17-0. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Elle, and Bruiser. You know, from the smash hit musical, Legally Blonde. Has gone before, and having so much fun, it ought to be illegal. Live on stage, Legally Blonde, the musical.
At Walton Arts Center, October 14th through the 16th. Tickets at waltonartscenter.org.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. I think we're trying to give them an extra 5 yards, but we're going to move it up to the 40 and tee her up.
Gomez said, hey, man, I'm going to kick it in the end zone from the 35.
Put me at the 35. I don't care.
I don't care. I'll boot it in there.
There it is, deep into the end zone. That'll be a touchback for Heritage.
To me, this is a big series right here because we have all the momentum. We haven't played with a lead yet this year. We've got a 17-0 lead. We've got a team. You can stop them here, force them to punt. You could have some big-time doubters. Our defense needs to not – they need to keep the intensity. Let's keep the gas on because sometimes you may have a tendency to go, hey, 17-0.
Right.
Just you let up that little bit. So I'd love to see a 3-and-out here by Coach Haney and the gang.
So Heritage will come to the line of scrimmage. They've got 2 to the top, 2 split to the bottom of the screen. Nothing going on there. 5 seconds on the play clock. They better hurry. 2 seconds. 1. There's the snap. And that is a skip ball. Incomplete.
We had 5 defenders around that. Yeah. Number 1 had 5 guys tracking him there, Don.
When you have confidence,
yeah,
I think you can throw it in, thread the needle.
This center is making Dylan Grigg look small.
Yeah, he's a big boy too.
He's a big kid playing center. 2 big, strong kids in there battling it out.
2nd and 10 for Heritage. There's the snap. Hands it off up the middle. And he is going to get swallowed up by a sea of Carolina blue jerseys. There's a flag on the play.
That was Wilmoth made a great play coming around. This, I really hope this isn't on us, or I'm gonna get upset. Or I won't get upset.
The way it came down, looked like somebody probably was offering some encouragement to somebody.
Because
after the play, personal foul, defense, 15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Selfish, man. I mean, it's selfish. You're fixing it. You're getting ready to have them in 3rd and 10, and now you let them out with a 15-yard penalty.
Let them off the hook.
Oh, man.
It's a big one.
Yeah. That's selfish. You can't do that. You owe it to your team to play hard and play fast.
Yep.
How many did we have last week, Coach Davis? 3?
Too many. 1 is too many.
Yeah, I agree. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top for Heritage. 1st and 10 at the 42. And we got a timeout for Heritage. We're going to take it with them, folks. 17-0. Cats in the lead. 5:57 to go in the first half. You're watching Wildcat football right here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. 1st and 10 at the 42. 5:47 to go in the first half. Cats have the lead 17-0. One to the top, 2 down to the bottom. They'll bring a man in motion. Hands it off to the bottom of your screen. Setting Ray there to put a stop to it. He's going to pick up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Heritage.
Buck sweep again.
Yep. Good job by the defense here. We need to get, again, I'm going to reiterate the stop. We need a stop. This is a big drive here. 17-0. We need to keep the momentum 100% with us.
Same play. Bottom of your screen. Looking for some room. Gets around the edge. Great job holding to seal the end, but they're going to move the sticks anyways. 1st and 10 for Heritage.
Coach, have we seen them run the buck sweep to the left?
They seem to be a right-handed buck sweep team. There it is, Don. There it goes. So not only did they run the buck sweep to the left, they motioned number 1 and got him out there as an extra blocker across there, running to the wide side of the field. Pretty good design, but we're seeing Heritage here catch a little rhythm and catch a little momentum. And, of course, you can't look back and know what would have happened, but I would have loved to know what we would have done on 3rd and 10 back there when they're hanging their head. Yeah.
2nd and 5 for Heritage. They've got 2 split to the top of your screen. They got 1 down on the island. He's going to adjust. There's the snap. Right-hand side, cuts it back inside, and absolutely gets pummeled.
I don't really
know for the Cats.
Yeah, I don't know what that play was, Don, but I hope they run it again.
Well, I think it was supposed to be a buck sweep, but the lead guard, his gap was most likely covered up, which would have called him into staying in. So the backside guard was your lone puller.
He pulled to nobody.
3rd down and 5 at the 41. One to the top. One to the bottom. Pitches it down to the bottom of the screen, looking for some room.
Way to hang on, Witchin.
Witchin does a good job of coming up, making an open field tackle, stopping the first down. That'll be 4th down and 2 for Heritage.
Something we hadn't talked about yet, but we've tackled better tonight.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of missed tackles and not a lot of yards after contact. Big play here. Let's make up for our penalty and get a stop.
2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Timeout. Heritage apparently did not have enough adjustments on the offensive line before the snap, so they're going to call a timeout. I think we'll keep it right here. We do have a Har-Ber Wildcat in Children's Hospital tonight watching the game. I want to send our hearts and prayers to Aiden Evans as he's recovering from a little injury there. He's going to be there for a few days, and can't wait to get him back on the field. He's a champion, an absolute gladiator, and looking forward to his return. Our hearts go out to you guys.
Absolutely.
So 17-0, Cats in the lead, 3:22 to go in the half. It's been all Wildcats so far in the first half.
All Wildcats, and it's been all three phases. I mean, it's been special teams have been good. Our offense has had some really nice stuff. Defense has played well.
So here comes
I think
Heritage.
we've lost Big Don over here.
Yeah, he had
He's leaned back.
He had a potato.
Like he was talking like
it was that baked potato carved.
I have seen you eat 6 hamburgers at CJ's.
And he's got a baked potatoes put him down.
2 to the top. There's a fake handoff. Dumps it to the top. That is going to be a first down. And absolutely, Witchin just comes up and lays the hammer to him.
Good design there, though. They faked the buck sweep back here, threw up top, little bubble pass, and the bubble defender was 10 yards deep. But he came up and made a good play. But a pretty good design and pretty gutsy call for a short yardage 4th down.
Hands it off to the bottom of your screen. He's going to get tackled at the 30-yard line.
Feel like I'm at a Tubby Raymond clinic, Don.
Yeah, man, I'm just thinking about them guards. You're going to have to get back to the sheds at halftime, suck some water.
2:33 to go in the first half. 17-0 Cats in the lead, but the War Eagles have the ball. They've got a 2nd and 8 at the 30. Music's been on point tonight, just like the Cats. Stack 2 at the bottom. Gonna try to throw it deep. He's got all day to throw. And eventually caught. We've got 2 guys watching them tackle. Not sure how that works.
Oh, horse feathers.
Flag on the play.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
That might have been the ugliest 9-yard pass play I've ever seen, Don.
Yeah.
But, quarterback had all day, and eventually coverage is going to break down. Then we held up the guy down here, and on the whistle, I mean, I don't like the call. I'm going to tell you that, but
After the play, late hit, defense, half the distance, first down.
that's 2 of them on this drive.
Yeah.
Does this drive happen without those?
Quads at the bottom, 1 split to the top. Heritage in the Storms Orthodontics red zone. There's the snap. Looks right. Quarterback keeps up the middle. Gets to the 5. Tripped up. I did not get a number on that.
Was that Bremer? 54, I think.
And I thought it was Stewart, but
Was it Stewart?
I don't know.
We'll just say Bremer and Stewart.
Bremer
It's one
and
of them.
Stewart
We'll
on
be
the
right
tackle.
on one of them. Yeah, we'll be right on one of them.
Somebody with a Carolina jersey made the tackle.
Goal line stand here.
There we go. Second and 4 at the 5. Hands it off, left-hand side, looking for some room. He's going to get it in. That's a touchdown for Heritage.
And it's kind of one of those deals. We saw it coming. You know, we saw that coming. You have a team 17-0. You have all the momentum. Kind of let them off the hook a little bit there. And now they score right before the half. And momentum's going to be with Heritage. We do have a minute 23, so maybe we can put together something offensively to flip that momentum back around.
Extra point team on the field. There's the kick. That is a laser beam through the uprights.
We've seen some ugly extra points, man.
Well, according to my best calculation, that's 21 points in the last 2 games have come at the result of penalties.
You know,
that kept people on the field.
Me and Big Don are big NFL watchers. We love the Chiefs, and this week in their game, I mean, they got a guy that makes millions of dollars a year that said something to the quarterback and got their team a 15-yard penalty at the most inopportune time.
Right.
And, you know, we don't know exactly what it been, but it could have cost them the ball game.
Well, the problem, as everybody that's listening knows, the problem with those kind of penalties is it basically says, I don't care about anybody else but myself. And that is just hard to swallow.
That's a tough one, man. That's tough to –
I mean, you're a team. It's a brotherhood out there on the field, a bunch of gladiators. And then in those moments, you get caught up and you lose self-discipline, and you cost the team, some yards. So a minute 23 to go in the half, 17-7. Cats in the lead, but Heritage not going quietly into the night. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Crosses the 10. He's got some wiggle room there. Tackle from behind. Cats will get a 1st and 10.
Good directional kick by Heritage there. Kicked it back to the left corner about the 5-yard line. Looked like we had a left return set up, which means you have to bring it all the way back across the field.
It's a long way to
It's
run.
a long way. And that's where the blocking was set up. Some people might have said he should have just got what he can, but there was nothing over there to that right side.
Cats at the line of scrimmage. 1 to the top, 2 split down to the bottom. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Buchanan looking downfield. He's got plenty of time. Fires it. Caught. Tackled out of bounds. That's Cook on the completion.
Smart protection. Yeah, good protection. Smart by Blige Cook. Good job of Buchanan coming back and finding an open receiver. Good job working the scramble route. And then to top it all off, Cook got out of bounds. So
we got 3 timeouts left.
Nice
See how
play.
we're gonna work this.
1st and 10 at the 49. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. There's the snap. Hands it off left-hand side. That's Carlton. Carlton is going to get tackled out of bounds. They're going to stop the clock. Looks like the 38. That's enough for a 1st down for the Cats.
Yeah, we're sitting with 3 timeouts here. We got 56 seconds left. We're inside the 40. There's a lot of things open in the playbook now. Good job by the offense setting themselves up for a score, change the momentum.
2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Oh, tipped. Pass intended for Adams.
Yeah, that was going to be the old pop pass, the old 334 jump.
I like the play call. It just, the defender was
off the buck sweep action. They had the buck sweep rolling, going to hit the seam there. Heritage D lineman did a good job of getting his hand up on the football.
Well, everybody listening, if you would, please donate $1 for every time we say buck sweep. 2 to the bottom, 1 split to the top. Get your checkbooks out.
It is getting close to deer season, so I hope our audience doesn't get confused on the buck sweep.
Yeah.
But if you lived in Springdale, Arkansas, anytime between 1900 and 2000, you know what the buck sweep is.
1908. So that'll go against the Cats. That'll back them up. It'll be 2nd down and 15. They're at the 43. 51 seconds left to go. Cook gets it on the sweep around the outside. He's got some room. Off to the races. Stiff arms out of bounds at the 15. That's a first down for the Cats.
We're going to get a flag.
And there's a flag on the play.
Couldn't tell, Don. Did we do it?
No. It was
just excessive yardage penalty.
That was not a no.
They're going to call hold, blocking the back. What do we got? Can we get a replay on this? I'd like to see that. It was good play design.
Offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Here we go. Let's take a look. Good play design, little reverse. I'm saying
it's close.
I'm saying with the way you can use your hands in blocking in football today, the hands were inside, not outside the jersey.
Yeah, well, the guy sold it. He threw his hands up in there
Yeah.
like he'd been robbed.
Do you call that good defense or
good sale job?
I'd rather count on making plays and tackling it.
2nd and 18 from the 46. 43 seconds left to go. Cats have the ball. 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Hands it off the bottom of your screen. It's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Say we'll probably get a timeout here.
Carlton doing a good job of getting outside. Cats called a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them, folks. 17-7, 31 seconds to go. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
31 seconds left to play in the first half.
McLarty did.
Your score, Harris.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McLarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McLartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. 3rd down and 8 at the 36. 31 seconds to go. Cats stacked at the top and the bottom. Buchanan drops back, throws over the middle.
Nice.
Cut. Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats.
We know that route, a little tiger shake action. Fake like you're going to the post corner, bring it back inside the safety. Heritage safety never got out of his back pedal. It amazes me how close their safeties were playing, but you can see, put the shake on him, touchdown.
Witchen doing a good job of creating separation also.
Absolutely. And good throw.
Well, you called it earlier, Rick. As tight as the safeties were playing, it was just a matter of time.
Not only was he tight, he's playing man on that guy. That's a tough.
Extra point good for the Cats.
Well, he's ISO'd up out there. That's a lot of field to defend.
It's tough to play that loose man like 5 yards. If you come down and press and you feel the guy the whole route, but you got a guy coming at you, you got him man, and then he fakes outside back inside, you have no help over the top. That's a monumental task for a safety. You have to be pretty good to be able to cover that. But nice job by the Cat staff recognizing that. Good call. We hadn't seen a shake route in a while.
Nope.
I mean, that was a staple, the old tiger shake. We had some great
beat
guys
Cabot 2 years in a row
on it. Could run the shake route, and they could run the shake stick, and different variations out of it. So, hey, great job by our offense. Picking up our defense. Our defense gave up a touchdown, had a couple penalties. So our offense, what did they do? Come out, redeem themselves, gain our momentum back, and our 17-point cushion. So props to the offense on helping the D.
Cats get ready for kickoff. During halftime, we've got the Wildcat Band and the Silver Stars, but we also have conference champion and state championship golf coach Tim Rippey coming up for an interview. Folks, you don't want to miss that.
He's going to tell you he taught them everything they know.
That's typical coaches. Out of the back of the end zone, spoken by a coach.
Years ago, I was the golf chaperone at Fayetteville High School. I
Chaperone?
don't call myself the coach. I was the chaperone.
You were the one responsible for when things went wrong?
It was back when golf was in the spring. So I would coach football in the fall, and then every spring I'd have to go to Fayetteville Country Club for, the whole afternoon from like February to May. It was terrible.
Right.
But I was a lot more of a chaperone than I was a coach. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Every kid on the team could smoke me.
A lot of people don't know this, but when I was at Springdale High School, I was a swimming and diving coach. That's the truth.
No, it's not.
Yeah, lost Pete.
How many points do you get for your diving when you do cannonballs?
Well, Dr. Love at the time, one of the administrators, said, Coach, what does swimming and diving sound like on your resume?
That's not what he said. He said, what do you look like in a Speedo? That's what he said.
Oh, man.
I said, what? He says, yep, swimming and diving.
Can you swim?
Dang right I can swim.
Dog paddling does not count as swimming.
Y'all see me.
Were you big on demonstration for your team?
No, heck no, man.
Well, how did you coach? I mean, what do you do?
We had a real swim coach. It was like Dr. Love said. I said, you want a diving coach? He goes, well, I need more of a driving coach. And so I had a CDL, and so that's how I became the swimming and diving coach. So I drove the bus.
Oh, man.
I think every job you apply for, that's your lead-in. I was the swimming dive
What, are you
coach.
saying I lose on street credit alone? I mean,
Well,
this is
I'm just saying
icebreaker.
it's an icebreaker. I
want to know, did you ever get in the pool? Like, I want to know that.
No, but I got a good story.
Oh,
so
you got to go fast.
It took 5 minutes for you to get to the story. So.
I'll let this next play go, and if we miss it, we'll come back second half with
the cannonball Speedo story.
With my swimming.
Is that why you're in the Springdale Hall of Fame? Is it swim dive coach? Is that why you're there?
Well, that's just another reason.
I got you.
You should see his backstroke.
Now,
2 to the bottom, 1 to the top for Heritage. There's the snap, hands off on the right-hand side.
Buck sweep.
Great job.
Yeah, we've seen it several times.
Lane Parrish doing a good job of just taking it on himself.
But Coach Rippey, our golf coach, he can play. He's a little different. He wasn't one of those guys they just sent out there and said, hey, man,
we need you to drive the bus.
He can play.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Well, that's halftime here at Wildcat Stadium, 24-7. Cats in the lead, folks. Don't go anywhere. We got the Wildcat Band and the Silver Stars and golf championship coach Tim Rippey coming up right after this.
Hi, this is Zach Arndt, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
the Springdale Har-Ber High School Wildcat Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Jeremy Ford, CJ Morris, Elena Haskins, Omar Alonso, Tyler Weaver, Mallory Van Zandt, and Madison Spiders. The band is led on the field by drum majors Lauren Stripling, Jubilee Killian, and Van Moon. Tonight, the band will present the first two movements of our 2022 competition show, Then Sings My Soul, an exploration of the iconic liturgical hymn, How Great Thou Art, from many different musical perspectives. And now, here they are, taking pride in excellence, the Springdale Har-Ber High School Wildcat Marching Band. band program envisions musical excellence for every student, every day. The band would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principal Dr. Paul Greet, and all of the administration of Springdale Public Schools for their support of the arts in Springdale.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field your Har-Ber High School Silver Stars. The Silver Stars are led onto the field by Captain Sarah Gill, First Lieutenant Jordan Jazuski, Junior Lieutenant Blakely Pope, Junior Lieutenant Taylor Bond, and Lieutenant Lily Grace Hasselbrock.
What do you want to talk about? Y'all are actually interacting? But I said that. Here we go. Come on, people, let's get now. Let's get now. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get now. Let's get now. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. You wanna live your life, live it all the way and don't you waste it. Let the feeling, let the beat can be so very sweet. You gotta taste it. You gotta do it. You gotta prove it. Come on, you know bring it forward. Do it.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for your Har-Ber High School Silver Stars.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. As promised, we got the head coach for the Har-Ber High School girls and men golf teams in the booth tonight, Coach Tim Rippey. Coach, man, we got you mic'd up after a big championship week. I'm glad to have you.
Well, thanks for having us. We had a very exciting week. It was filled with a lot of drama.
Well, I'm sure it's tense. You know, there's a lot of pressure when they've already won conference and state 2 years in a row, and then you come into this season, first year, right? You step in. It's a lot of pressure.
There was a little bit of pressure. Most of it was internal, but of course the kids were, wanting to win that third championship and try to keep the streak alive. So, you really want it for them because they're the ones that are having to put in lots of hours and so we had several players back from those previous two teams that I felt like were really good leaders for us. Right. We had some seniors, Lauren Milligan, who was, our number one player at the state tournament this year. We had Charlie Horton returning, who's been a part of the last couple of championship teams. Right. Lauren Moore, a senior for us, and Kingley Couch, a senior for us. Those four were returning, and so we felt like we had a really good chance going into it, but all year our matches have been extremely close with Fayetteville and Bentonville. I think we lost one match by one stroke to Bentonville. We lost one match by one stroke to Fayetteville. And then we were able to defeat them in about 4 or 5 matches. But they were all close. Sure, yeah. And so, we got to conference and basically were able to win it by one. It came down to the very last hole with Lauren Milligan there playing. And luckily we held on just by one. Right.
Man, that is great. Conference champions, state champions. I know you guys are proud. You got the boys coming up next week, right?
We do.
In Fayetteville, I believe, right, at Paradise Valley?
Yes, our boys will be competing in conference on Tuesday. And, we like our chances of definitely improving on where we've been. We've got several good golfers. Our number one kid is Logan Mayo, who's won some medalist honors this year. Right. And we've got some seniors, Ethan Chapman and Jack Collins, Kale. I struggle to pronounce the last name. Right. And junior Carter Moss, who decided to play golf again this year and made the varsity team. So those 5 will be representing us. And then we have a freshman, Cy Spencer, who's over at Central Junior High that is our alternate and has had a really good season as well.
Man, that's great. And so after that, you were talking off camera that they have the championship for the girls. Is that am I getting that right, back in Little Rock?
So Lauren Milligan was able to finish in the individual standings as the 3rd place overall finish, and they take the top 3 from each classification to have an overall individual championship. And so she's qualified for that. So we'll go back down not this coming week, but the following week on Thursday to compete at Pleasant Valley and Little Rock. And hopefully one of our boys will qualify as well. And
that'd be great.
Get to take one of each and go have a good week.
Man, that is great. Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely. Folks, that's Coach Tim Rippey, head coach for the girls golf and men's golf teams. Cats are on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Para un cafecito y charla en la mañana, un menú completo de información. Nuestro compromiso con la familia Springdale llega con la segunda temporada. Nuevas entrevistas, invitados especiales, temas de interés, educación, cultura, identidad y deportes. Entérate de lo que está pasando en el noroeste de Arkansas. Únete al diálogo y acompáñame. Soy Maribel Tapia en Cafecito y Charla.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today. Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Down. Counted us down.
I didn't hear
man.
my mic click on. Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Tim Rippey, coach for the girls and the boys Har-Ber High School golf teams. Man, those guys are. I preach to my kids all the time about playing golf. Like, it is such a great sport to learn. You can play it your entire life, and you can do business out there on the golf course with friends, business partners, with customers. It's such a great sport that you can use your whole life. And they have, if you are interested or kids that are interested that are in the Springdale School District, they've got the sign-ups there in the lobby at Central Junior High and at Southwest Junior High. Take a look at it because they could sure use some more golfers out there on the course representing the Cats.
Challenging sport, but a great sport. It's a way you can compete. I played last week with a guy named Hickory Morton here in Springdale who's 92 and plays golf probably 5-6 times a week. He had 7 birdies. Hickory did the day I played with him.
Well, that one gets knocked out of the back of the end zone.
Again, Gomez taking care of the kicking game for us. Kicking games have been solid tonight. Yeah. Got us some good returns, no mistakes. And that's a big part of success is having a good kicking game. And we've been pretty good in all 3 phases tonight.
So update from across town, Springdale at the half trails Bentonville West 28-0. Well, the Dogs have got a fight on their hands.
Next week is Springdale Har-Ber, isn't it?
Cats and the Dogs.
Is that here or is it over there?
It's over there.
It's over there.
Yeah, Gerald Williams.
Okay. Be you and Zach Arns on the call?
Yep. We'll try to destroy it as much as possible. Heritage with the ball. They hand it off up the middle. Hit immediately. And there's a flag on the play. That's Bremer on the tackle for the Cats.
It didn't look like there could – there was a tackle and then the flag came.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Face mask,
Defense.
okay. All right. I can buy that. Sometimes those happen in there, but we've had
face mask against Har-Ber. 15-yard penalty, and the ball will be brought out.
Well, that one's going to sting a little bit.
So Heritage first half was mainly perimeter. Come back out the gate and try to attack the middle of the field.
Well, perimeter all night long, they get 7 points, so it's the adjustment is let's run it up the middle.
Well, no, they're back to the buck sweep to the right.
Well, you got to dance with the one you brought to the dance, I guess.
You could throw a hula hoop around all 22 guys right now.
Yeah.
If you see it, the buck sweep brought everybody to the play. But good job by the D. 2nd and 9. Got a lot of guys flying to the football.
Did you get Strubing a chicken sandwich?
Strubing had nachos with jalapeno peppers. I hate the chicken sandwich. But he told me, good job. First time we've had pressure tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
And there was good coverage downfield. You can see that everything was covered up. But we have another flag down. That's got to be in the area of holding.
I believe that was Sutton
moving
Ray.
them on back. What's good to see a sack.
It's the first time we've brought pressure. That quarterback is set back there for it seems like an enormous amount of time most of the night. Held us twice. Still gave up a sack.
He's not a quitter.
Yeah. But Strubing knocked out some nachos with some jalapenos and then talked about how the baked potato that he ate earlier had upset him. Does he look like the kind of guy that would get upset over a baked potato?
I hope you found him some Tums, maybe.
After the game, I'm going to take him to Taco Bueno. Well, they don't have that anymore.
Yeah, no, that was a good night.
Yeah.
There's a snap, drops back, looks left, throws. Caught. He's going to pick up 5 yards.
Good hustle.
Yeah. He was tiptoeing across that old tunnel knowing somebody was going to whack him.
Yeah.
But minimal gain. Good job by the defense.
Tario on the tackle for the Cats.
We're gonna run Big Grigg off field again. We're going to have to.
He's getting his money's worth.
Yeah.
I got an injured.
I got a good Taco Bueno story to tell you sometime, Donald.
Hey,
about
it's
Big
time
Don.
out. Let's hear it.
We played Bentonville a few years back, and me and Don were out of coaching. I picked him up in a Camaro from the car lot that we barely fit in, but it was cool. It was a VA Camaro. We rolled up to Bentonville, and our team took care of business. We beat Bentonville at Bentonville. So I said, Big Don, we're going to go to Taco Bueno, and I'm buying. You order what you want, and I'll cover it.
I can't even believe you did that.
Hey, $26 at Taco Bueno. That's a lot of Taco Bueno.
That is a lot of Taco Bueno.
And not a morsel of it left. Like there was no take home. But
well, you know what, Rick? Life is short. You
it's really short when you ate $28
well,
worth of
you know
Taco
what?
Bueno.
A lot of people live in the low cotton, and you know what? You got to enjoy life, make memories. See, that was a memory, Rick. That's something you'll always remember.
we talk about it all the time.
I know.
Jumped in that Camaro, took off. The Cats win at Bentonville. The Taco Bueno story. I mean, it's going to live on. We'll be telling it.
Hey, wait a minute.
20 years from now.
Wait a minute. I still haven't heard the diving and swimming story. I'm getting people texting me, asking me. Jeffus is like, I'm driving, but I'll pull over to hear the story.
Well, we better let him get through
All
his
right.
next play.
All right.
Hey,
The top two at the bottom for Heritage. Third down and a bus ride. Rolls to the bottom of your screen. It's a foot race. He's going to – oh! Intercepted, but out of bounds.
Wait a minute. What do we got here? That was late. I didn't see anything that possibly could have been a penalty
They ain't called
out of anybody.
PI or
There's no way.
is there face guarding in high school?
There's no way that's a penalty. Hey, Vladimir Wilmoth, great job on the pressure. And if you notice, he had his hands up, quarterback through, gave him a little, no late hit.
Defensive pass interference. Blue. 15-yard penalty. Replay third down.
The only saving grace out of defensive pass interference in high school is it's not an automatic first down.
Right.
College and pro, that's an automatic first down. It's a killer. So at least we'll have a third down coming back here. Can we see a replay on that? I don't want to represent the officials but I didn't see anything there.
We'll see if we can get it right after this. One to the top, one down to the bottom for Heritage. Third down and 6. There's the snap, drops back, looks left, throws it. And that is completed inside of 4 Wildcats.
They've done a good job of fitting those in. They've done it several times. I'm gonna say again, we're gonna pick one of those off before the night's over. One of those little seam routes or tight windows. We're very close to them. I want to see the PI here. Good job by Wilmoth pressuring. He lifted his head just to show.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's all fight there to the first down markers.
Heritage back with a little bit of momentum. There's a big play. That pass interference call was a big call. Gave them some life. If it's 24/7 and you're punting right out the gate.
Pitches to the top of the screen, looking for the corner, does not get it, gets knocked out of bounds.
Got the
number
first
1,
down.
Stewart.
That's the old Big Don hot potato play.
I tell you who ran that better than anybody I've ever seen. Little Danny Abster down there at Prairie Grove. Out of the wing tee.
One to the bottom. Cats off sides. Let's hear the swimming story.
Well, like I told you, Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Well,
That's
yeah,
a great
I mean,
name.
superintendent.
I just keep hearing kids calling Dr. Love.
And he says, well, Coach, had a swimming, diving sound on your resume. I said, well, Coach, or Dr. Love, I don't know about that. And he said, well, I really just need a driving coach and not a diving coach. Because we had some people that really coached him up.
One to the top, one down to the bottom. 1st and 5. Pitches to the top of the screen, looking for a seam, picks up the first down, and he's going to get tackled by the entire defense for the Cats.
Well, they've kind of decided to go with those student body play towards their sideline.
Hurry up offense for Heritage.
I'm going to say same play.
Same play.
Yep,
Good call.
that's exactly what it was.
And what did they do? Oh,
Went
we
too
got a
fast.
timeout.
Oh, called
They had timeout.
Great. Good time for a dive story.
Yeah, so, I was all fired up because I like drive these swim guys, and I would basically just make sure they got checked in and their coach showed up. And then, like, we'd go over to John Brown. They got a student union over there. And, like, I walked around in there and figured out, I could get grilled cheeses for, like, 50 cents. And, like, I had, like, $4 in my pocket. And, like, you could put, like, pickles on that thing and tomatoes. I mean, so for like $8 or for $4, I was getting like 8 grilled cheeses.
Right.
I was looking forward to swim meet. So anyway, my old buddy Rob Bray, he's the offensive line coach up at Rogers. He was like a real swim coach. I mean, he'd coach those guys up. He'd walk up and down the pool and he'd holler at them and holler. He'd go, "Whoo, go, go!" And I'm like, "Rob, what are you do? What are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I'm coaching them." I said, "Well, they can't hear you. Their head's underwater." He goes, "Oh, yeah, they can hear me." And so I stuck my head underwater and I hollered on the side of the pool. I said, "Rob, did you hear that?" He goes, "Well, no." I said, "Well, you're wasting your breath then coaching these swimmers."
And that was the last year you were the swim and dive coach.
I had a pretty good run.
Heritage. Going to get tackled at the 5.
Somebody made a touchdown-saving tackle. It's hard to see that is Witchin got his feet there. Same play. Yeah, Heritage is when they hurry up, they're going to run this. You can write it down.
Well, and that's a common deal. Some people call it the banana play. Hey, if something works, you want to get back up with the ball, run it again.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might have got a touchdown there, and that they did. So Heritage punches 6 more on the board.
Well, a good opening drive for them with the little assistance from the pass interference penalty. Would have been 4th down, or might have been a pick. But, again, we had a face mask penalty on that drive. We had a pass interference penalty on that drive.
Yep.
That's 30 free yards of real estate in a game where you don't want to give anything free.
Right. Extra point team on the field for Heritage. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Cats ahead by 10, 24-14, 9:02 to go, folks. We'll be back right here on the Wildcat Sports Network right after this.
The heartwarming hit, Disney's Winnie the Pooh, is about to arrive at Walton Arts Center. Join Pooh, Christopher Robin, and all their friends from the 100-Acre Wood for this beautiful new musical stage adaptation by Rockefeller Productions and Disney Theatrical Productions. Playing October 21st and 22nd for 4 performances only. Get your tickets today at waltonartscenter.org.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Appreciate you tuning in, supporting the Cats here at Wildcat Stadium. 24-14, Cats in the lead, 9:02 to go in the third.
Last time Heritage cut it to 10, our offense came out and answered the bell. Took that lead back to 17. It's time for a nice time-consuming, move-the-chains, Don Strubing drive coming up here.
Yeah, we need to kill some clock here. We do not need to go 3 and out.
There's a little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at the 30. That is a
yeah. You better get off of him.
Turned into a rugby scrum there.
Exactly
Who got the ball?
Curry
Evan
did.
Curry. Yeah. It's a good job by him fielding it. And good field position. I'd take 32-yard line field position.
Yeah.
The best way to send your defense back on the field is with some points. So a good drive here and some points, whether it be a field goal, or a touchdown, either one.
Right.
But a 3 and out.
Well, that just puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and they're trying to rest right now.
Complementary football. We talk about it all the time.
1st and 10 for the Cats. There's the snap. Hands it off. Cook at the bottom of your screen looking for the corner. And he's going to get tackled at the 36.
That's the right cut by Blige. That's the right thing. He bounced it and just used his speed to pick up, positive yards. There was nothing inside.
Well, and that was a good move there by Hayden Wood. He lost his block, but then he laid off, seeing the ball coming his way. He didn't want to get a penalty.
There's the snap. Hands it off. Right hand side. Carlton weaving in and out. He's going to get tackled at the 45. That's a big first down run for the Wildcats.
I like old Carlton. He winds up kind of like, remember when Fred Flintstone would get that car going? He gets them feet digging and going. And good job by the O-line there, Torres and Fatnopoulos and the gang, and Carlton getting those feet moving.
Again, look at that. It's another big first down.
Straight out of the –
Okay, so what's allowing this to happen is Heritage is lining up on the inside shoulder of our tackles. And then there's nobody at the line of scrimmage outside of our offensive tackle. So if the tackle blocks down, he pins the end, and then there's nothing.
Yeah. Carlton weaving in and out again. He's going to get down, it looks like about the 26.
Yeah, this is the old Carlton drive right here. Keep giving him the ball, man. Guy's running hard. He's making good cuts. Our O-line's plugging away up there, chopping wood.
There it is, Carlton on the right-hand side. He's going to kick it to the outside. Goes over the defender, the corner.
The thing I like about Carlton is he'll make one cut and then he's going. Yeah. He's not going to dance around or do anything fancy. He's going to get them feet moving, make a good cut, and go. Yeah. Helps the lineman out as well. Don't drink my Coke Zero, Big Don.
1st and 10 inside the Storms Orthodontics red zone. Hunter Wood on the completion. He is going to pick up, looks like about 6 yards.
Good execution there. That's just like a run play, Throw the old hitch screen out there. Good job by. Actually, he picked up 8.
They did 8.
Had a bad angle here, but that's. Get in there.
Who gets down to the 2. Carlton on the carry. Falls forward, does a good job.
Now that's
yeah.
That's.
I saw that coming. He's getting ready to get thrown out of the game.
Who is?
Oh, it was so far is the furthest from the play, and there was a little game within the game. The flag came late, but it's going to be 15 yards on us. We can say it till we turn blue in the face, man. It's killer. I mean, you're going to have 1st and goal on the 2, and now you're going to the 17.
Unsportsmanlike penalty. Offense. 15-yard penalty. The next down will be 2nd.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's unacceptable in my mind. It's not acceptable. It's selfish. It goes against your, everything that I think football ought to be as a team sport.
Right.
You can be a tough guy from snap to whistle.
Sure.
When it's done, it's done. Go to your huddle. If you're so intent on hitting somebody or getting, then do it legally within the next play. Go block the guy.
Do it after the snap, right?
Yeah, between the play.
So 1 to the top, 2 down to the bottom for the Cats. There's the snap. Cannon looks right, throws right to Wood. Wood catches it. He is going to get tackled out of bounds. It looks like about the 13, maybe the 12.
Buchanan's pass complete to number 4, Hayden Wood.
Just came back to the little hitch screen play. Good job by Hayden. Catching the ball and working against the soft coverage.
Brings up 3rd down for the Wildcats.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little shake right here on the goal line, Don. These safeties are still down tight. Number 22 is still playing. You can see him down here close. He's the one that had a hard time getting out of his back pedal last time. And it's the shake is effective down here on the goal line.
So when you sell that shake route and you head to the corner, how quick's that got to be with the compressed field, being as that we're in the red zone here?
You need to get up on his toes. You need to press him, get that outside cut.
When you say press, people at home.
Well, I'm talking about the offensive receiver pressing the safety.
But you want to get up on
his
him.
toes.
Yeah.
you make that stick to the outside and get him to flip his hips. Once he flips his hips,
he thinks you're going to the outside.
And then you've got him. You just stick back inside. Now, the thing you need on that route is that backside safety to be able to help you. So there has to be some complementary route along with that to hold that backside safety. But it's a hard route to cover, and we don't run as many post corners as we, when you run the post corner a lot, the shake is a great complementary off that.
Right, but once again, and I don't know, let's talk about the importance of protection. If you are going to run double moves, your protection has got to be on point.
It's got to hold up. Yeah, it's not a hot route. It's not a quick route. It's a route that has to develop. Now down here, you don't need as long a protection as you would on the big field. But
that's something we don't see much. There's many double moves in today's game.
There's a snap.
Brought the heat here.
Back. He's going to step up and keep it. Crosses the 10. It's going to get down at the 8.
Nothing open there. Good heads-up play by Buchanan just to scramble and get what he can.
So it's 4th and goal from the 8 for the Cats.
I like the decision on the field goal here. Let's get points, steal the momentum back to us.
Wood will hold for the Cats. There's the snap. There's the kick. And the kick is good.
That's a weapon as we move on through the year. Our field goal team, great execution, holder, snapper. Who's our deep snapper? We need to recognize him. Is that on the on the depth chart?
That's such a powerful tool.
Oh, man. Deep snappers,
Kelly
holders.
Thompson.
Who is it?
Kelly Thompson.
Good job by Kelly Thompson. He's been solid all year. We've never mentioned his name for a bad snap.
Nope.
So that's an important little battery of people to have. And then, of course, the protection on that is important as well.
So the Cats 27, the War Eagles 14, 6:23 to go in the third. Appreciate you guys staying tuned in. Cats doing a good job so far tonight. It's been a bit of a struggle for the Wildcats this season so far, so it's kind of nice to be breathing fresh air.
Yeah, let's get on the positive. A lot of good things tonight. 27 points on the board with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yeah. Eliminate the penalties from our defense, and I'm going to say you can eliminate Heritage's points.
Right.
But that's part of the game as well.
There's the kick. That'll go out of the back of the end zone.
Gomez is a powerful kicker. He really is. I enjoy watching him. He's I don't know how much he works on it or practices it. I know he's a soccer player, but the guy can kick the ball.
Yeah, he can.
All right, defense. Now let's get that stop we were hungry for.
I'm all for it.
No penalties, no face masks, no PIs. No missed tackles.
So Heritage comes to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, ball's at the 25-yard line. 2 to the top. Brings a man in motion to the bottom of your screen. There's the snap, drops back, looks right, throws deep downfield, and it is caught. Trey Serrano on the coverage, and he just got burned.
Yeah, I don't want to. I've already used the train analogy tonight, but if you're a corner and you're singled up, which he is right now.
Here's the replay by Tyson Foods. That's just over the top.
Yeah, Heritage offense has found a little rhythm and a little bit of – they've got some confidence. They seem to be playing with a little more confidence than early. That was a new running back. We hadn't seen mainly just a big dose of number 5.
Yeah, we got a cat down on the field. I think we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back right here on the Wildcat Sports Network right after this.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people. That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
Thank you.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Keegan Ware making his way to the sideline there on his own power. Looks like he's going to be all right. 2nd down and 6 at the 18 for Heritage. Brings a man in motion to the bottom of your screen. There's the handoff. Left-hand side, looking for some room.
We had 2 guys right there, had a chance to wrap him up in the backfield, but our defense seems a little tired right now. When you get a little bit tired, you lose a little bit of focus. You start missing tackles, missing assignments. We need to regroup right here, catch our breath, and put together a goal line stand here.
Lane Parrish doing a good job scraping off, making that tackle for the Cats. That's 1st down and 10 for Heritage. Heritage looking for the corner.
Hey, I think we're going to get a holding call.
Great tackle out of bounds by Trey Serrano. There is a flag on the play. And we talk a lot about the band and the players on the field and the Silver Stars. What we don't talk a lot about is the TV video production team here at Har-Ber High School.
And we should talk a lot about
Man, those guys are incredible.
It's like a machine. It's like a NASCAR crew up here.
Yeah. They're so good we don't notice them ever, and that's a compliment.
I will tell you, I do kind of take them for granted because they're so good at their job that I just expect it to be completely perfect every single time, and they do a great job.
Yeah, big shout out to those guys and a big thank you for allowing us just to be able to come up here, sit down, put our headphones on, and
we just go get a potato before the game, come in here and put the headphones on.
You're the only one that ate the potato bar.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
He ate it, and we're going to have to pay for it. There's the handoff, right-hand
sweep
side.
Again. Rick, if you notice all their plays are kind of trending towards their goal
bench,
line. Yeah, or towards the bench.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to see what happens when you're looking at it right in the face.
Our defense is on their heels a little bit right now. We need a big play. We need a turnover. We need somebody to make a stop in the backfield. Need something. I see hands on hips right now.
Yeah.
You know, we just seem a little bit out of sorts.
Is our timeouts, are they right up on the board?
I think so. Fakes. Quarterback keeps up the middle. He's going to score.
That was a good play call.
Yeah.
Fake that hitch screen, quarterback draw back in the middle. Linebackers dropped. Gave him enough time to reach the goal line. Heritage isn't going to go away.
No, they're not.
We're in a dogfight now. 6-point game.
Well, they got some old Springdale boys over there coaching them up.
One of your former players is their head coach, isn't he?
Eric Munoz.
Yeah, and I know Bartley Webb is on this. You know, he took their O-line job.
Bartley and Eric played on the same offensive line at Springdale High School.
That was a pretty good line.
That was a real good line.
Snap down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 27-21, Cats in the lead, but the War Eagles not going away. 4:33 to go in the third. We'll be back right after this.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Looks like we've got about 4.7 million people watching tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you.
Man, that's pretty cool. Now they know they can get 50-cent grilled cheeses at John Brown Student Union.
Yeah, you're gonna set a crowd in the Student Union at John Brown tomorrow. There's going to be every big man in Northwest Arkansas is going to be out there with $4. All right, special teams, make a play for us.
Ooh, squib kick short, fielded by Curry. He's at the 40, and he's going to get tackled. It looks like the 42. 1st and 10 for the Cats at the 42.
That did the job. Hey, that's just as good as catching it on the 1 or 2 and running it back to the 42. It's good field position. I feel like, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, like Heritage has all the momentum right now. It seems like they've scrapped their way back in this game. There's 4 minutes in the third, and it's our offense last time, even though they made a nice drive, penalty cost us probably a touchdown. Need to come back here and score a TD.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for the Cats. Witchen in motion. Hands it off to Witchen on the sweep on the top. And he's going to get tackled for a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Cats.
Yeah, left him one-on-one with the forced defender there. I mean, that's the safety coming down. Anytime you get a safety supporting and run like that, there's got to be something off of that. Get that guy to fly down and something wide open downfield.
Throw it deep over his head. Yeah.
Well, there's nobody else there. He's the safety.
And complete. Pass a little bit too low for Brewer. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Cats.
Again, just execution, that's a simple play. That's just a swing pass. You know, that's something those guys can do in their sleep. You know, swing pass is basically just a sweep is what it is with throwing the ball. But no execution there, and now we're in 3rd and long.
3 to the bottom, 1 to the top.
Heat up top. Picked it up.
Buchanan.
Oh, no. That's a bunch of junk. Okay, I'm going to tell you. We blocked the snot out of that guy and did it the right way.
Well, we got 2 of them. There's another one back
Okay, well,
here.
I'm talking about the one that the white hat called.
Yeah, that was – it's going to hurt, too, because it's from the spot. We're going to end up with 3rd and 30.
Holding, offense, decline. Holding, offense, accepted. 10-yard penalty, replay the down.
I don't know what our penalty yardage is tonight, but it's got to be approaching 100 yards.
Right. It's tough enough to beat an opponent, but it's hard enough to overcome yourself.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 30.
Not much in the playbook for this.
Nope. You just got to lay it up close and put it in.
But Heritage is still down tight.
And there's the run play.
Go, Brewer.
Brewer upended. They're going to put him down at the 34-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 6. It's like 4th down and 8, actually.
Well, 18, Donald. We still got to get to that first stick. We had a monster penalty.
Yeah.
Monster.
That was just wishful thinking.
Let's get settled in here and get a good punt.
Heritage defense has done a great job of shutting the offense down the last few possessions. Fair caught at the 28.
We're going to get a unsportsmanlike penalty again.
On us?
Yep. We decided to do some trash talking.
Unsportsmanlike penalty on the kicking team. Yardage will be enforced at the end of the run. 1st down.
Well, it's just something that, you know, you can do one of two things. You can continue down this road as a team and continue to make those same mistakes and do those things and just know it's going to be part of what you do, or you can fix this and say, you know, hey, guys, this has got to end somewhere.
Right.
And we need some senior leadership within this team to say, hey, man, the 15-yard penalties need to stop and end it, you know, and make look at each other and say, hey, look, we're not going to do this to our team or ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just like here, we just gave Heritage 15 yards of free field position, a team that has scored their last 2 drives and has all the momentum, and we just give them 15 yards.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
And it's not the first time tonight that's happened. 1st and 10 from the 43. Fakes the pitch, throws it deep over the top. They like the numbers. He runs underneath it. It is caught at the 15 again behind the defenders.
That Heritage sideline looks like they're at the Ringling Brothers Circus. They are excited.
Here's the replay.
Again, you got to be, you got to be on top of the route. You got to run on top of the route with the receiver.
Hand off top of the screen. He's going to chip away 7, maybe 8 yards. They're going to give him 6, maybe 5. 2nd down and 5 for Heritage. 2:45 to go. 27-21. Cats in the lead. Heritage inside the Storms Orthodontics red zone. Pitch again to the top. They're just going to wear out the left side of our defense.
Their play repertoire is the quick pitch, the buck sweep, but they, right now the Heritage is believing. They got a lot of guys on their team that are believing. I see their O-line is getting after it. All their backs are running hard. People are blocking. We need to make a play to turn that momentum.
There's the snap, hands off, left hand edge.
There we go. Now we'll put them in a little bit of a quandary. Going to put them in a 4th down situation.
Lane Parrish doing a good job of making a stop. Couple other Cats in there on the stop for the defense. 4th down and 1. The ball is at the 8. This is a big test right here for the defense.
What are you calling right here, Big Don? What do you see? What do you see Heritage doing here?
They're going to take it to their sideline.
Okay.
It's either going to be a quick pitch or a buck sweep.
They're trying to draw them off sides.
No quarterback draw, you think?
No.
Not out of this, will it?
Yeah, the old fullback looked a little bit confused.
Heritage calls the timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. 27-21, 1:19 to go in the 3rd. Cats in the lead. We'll be back right after this.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Heritage has the ball 4th and 1 at the 8. 1:19 to go. Trips to the top, 2 split to the bottom.
I'm saying quarterback draw this time, Don.
Oh, Haywire snap.
Oh,
get it.
Oh, the big boy.
Yeah, they're going to give him a spot. He wheeled him over.
First down for Heritage. 1st and goal for Heritage. The ball is at the 7-yard line.
Snap was almost over his head.
Yeah. Hands off right-hand side, cuts it back inside. He's going to get down to the 3. 2nd and goal from the 3 for Heritage.
Good job on the tackle. I think it was Wilmuth. Brimmer's been involved in a lot of stuff tonight. Chris McGee and Ashton Stewart, those guys have played.
Big surge. That's a touchdown for Heritage.
Here we go, guys. We got us a ball game. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's going to be a battle from here on out.
We have a tie score. Heritage 27, Har-Ber 27.
We once enjoyed a 17-point lead, Donald.
Yep. Extra point team on the field for Heritage. There's the snap. There's the kick. And just like that, Heritage goes on top, 28-27 with 19 seconds left to go in the third. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. And just like that, folks, the Cats trail by 1.
Yeah, we were kind of enjoying the matchup, and now all of a sudden we've taken about 3 roundhouses, so we'll have to see how we're going to recover here.
Short pooch kick.
Get out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds at the 21.
Again, field position hadn't been an issue. Last time
Kick
we
out of
found
bounds on the kick team.
we
Ball
found
on the side
ourselves
of
in
the
3rd and
35-yard
30.
line. First down blue.
Let's stay ahead of the chains. Let's take our time. Let's put something, together here. We've run the ball well. Just a few minutes ago, we went with a Cole Carlton drive.
Right.
He with that in the O-line, they took us right down the field.
So 1st and 10 for the Cats. The ball's at the 35-yard line. 19 seconds left to go in the third. 1 to the top, 2 down to the bottom. And the snap was bobbled. Buchanan will keep it. Looks like he's going to get to the 40. He'll pick up 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Cats.
Smart thing by Luke. You bobble a snap. What do? You catch it, you recover it, you follow where the ball carrier was supposed to go, and that's what he did. He got right behind the running back. Got us in a positive situation.
Well, that's the end of the third, folks. 27 for the Cats, 28 for the War Eagles. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Hey man, you got a light?
Yeah, we could get to that. Do you know the average American spends about $2,000 a year on tobacco products, which typically translates into about $200 a month, all on something that makes you 30 times more likely to die from lung cancer? Knowing that, saying you're burning through your money is an understatement. 31 cents is the cost of a cigarette. 31 cents, big tobacco just bought your future. So want that light?
Nah man, I'm good.
For more information, visit projectpreventar.com.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Heritage 28, Har-Ber 27. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Cats have the ball. 2nd and 4 at the 41. Hands it off up the middle.
There we go. Good job by that O-line.
O-line's laying them out.
Let's look at them again. Let's say Jake Fontanopolis, Nathan Hopkins, Landon Hughes, Alex Torres, and Rowan Graham paving the way. Carlton running hard. Let's get a good pace here. No penalties. Good, clean football. You know, you can.
There's the handoff.
Oh, not again. They dropped a flag.
Yeah. Brewer will take it to the 10, but I believe that's coming back because of a penalty.
Great run by Brewer. Good bounce, found a hole. And, you know, it's just one of those nights. It's a deal where you're going to have to be extra careful on everything. You got to play hard, but
Offense.
they've proven they're going to call
Replay
holding.
first down.
I mean, they're going to call it. So let's keep our hands inside. Let's work our fundamentals and make sure we don't give them a chance to call it.
Right.
But, you know, it's tough action. The bottom line is, you know, Heritage beat us 21-3 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. So in the fourth quarter, we're going to have to find a way to at least beat them by 2. You know, so got everything here. Look at Brewer bouncing, finding a cut in there.
That's his best run of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
One to the top, one down to the bottom for the Cats. There's the snap. Hands it off on the left-hand side. Brewer's going to pick up a few yards.
Hudson Brewer on the ball carry, pushed out of bounds by number 34, Taylor Covington. Pickup of a yard brings up 2nd and 17 for the Wildcats.
So 2nd and 17 for the Cats. Ball's at the 46. 11:15 to go in the game. 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom for Har-Ber. There's the fake handoff. Buchanan drops back, looks left. Cook goes up, and he catches it, but I believe he's out of bounds. He is. That would have been a big boost right there.
Been a big play. Good effort by Cook to try to make the catch. Buchanan put that ball in a little better spot, just got a little too far outside on him.
Yeah, here's the replay.
It's double move, hitch and go. Corner bites on the hitch. Got him beat. Just gets it a little too far outside.
Look at that camera angle right there. That was a great
That's
shot.
Great camera work from the
Wildcat Sports
replay
Network.
guys.
Yeah.
It's a big play right here. A lot of movement happening.
Buchanan dropping back. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws it downfield. Intercepted by Heritage.
We had gotten behind them, just couldn't quite get enough mustard on the ball. Good blitz pickup there by Brewer by some time. Buchanan just couldn't quite put enough on the football.
Yeah, he was running forward, scrambling for his life, and just throws it up.
Yeah. I was looking today, you know, Har-Ber has beaten, I think all-time record against Heritage is 14-0, which I imagine at Heritage this week that's probably been brought up.
Oh, yeah, every single day.
Every
right.
day.
But of that 14-0, they hadn't always been easy wins.
No, not at all.
Heritage has the ball, hands it off left-hand side. Gets the corner. He's going to get a first down, gets out of bounds.
Heritage really has the momentum now. As a matter of fact, the year we won the state championship in 2009, we went to overtime with Heritage up there.
You know, every team has that team that gives them fits.
Same play.
To their sideline. This momentum flip has been interesting, Big Don.
Well, Heritage is playing a lot of grit right now. You know, we talked about difference, what it's like to when you're playing to win instead of playing not to lose. There's a huge philosophical difference.
There's a snap, hands it off in the middle.
Good hit right there.
And immediately has the door slammed in his face.
Latimer Wilma said, not this time. Hey, big third down here. We need to get off the field here.
Yeah, the defense
Let's
definitely
make a play.
break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we just need, they've scored their last 3 drives. We need to stop here.
Get a little bit of moral victory.
Absolutely.
10:20 to go.
Maybe we can pick off one of those seam routes. That's what's coming.
Cross back, looks right, throws deep downfield. Caught. Again, behind the defender. That's a touchdown for Heritage.
Or maybe they'll just chunk it deep. Again, it's like a broken record tonight. We have not been on the top of the deep route.
No.
We've been behind it every time. I mean, give the quarterback credit. Look at this ball. He puts it right on the money in stride to number 1.
Brings the score to 34-27 Heritage.
Extra point team on the field for Heritage. Snap is down, the kick is up. That's not that high up, but it's good.
Still a 1-score game. Your touchdown and a 2-point conversion from tying it.
35-27, Cats trail. 10 minutes to go, folks. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. 35-27. It's going to be interesting to see what the Cats do on this offensive possession. Cats got to score this possession. I mean, it's going to be important for morale. It's going to be important for momentum. And it's going to be important for the score.
I mean, for a team that scored 7 points in the first half.
Right.
That's 4 scores in a row.
Yeah, they've made some adjustments at halftime.
I think.
There's the kick. Short, right in the gap. Field at the 21. Out of bounds at the 24.
Well, you got to do something here to take that pep out of Heritage's step. They're playing with confidence. They're playing with momentum.
Yeah.
Like Big Don said, they're playing with some grit. Well, now it's time for somebody for us to make a play and flip that around.
You can tell a lot when you watch a football game, just look at the sidelines. Look at the way the people carry themselves, the excitement. I mean, and right now, Heritage sideline is lit up. They look like a jet fixing to take off over there.
So Cats got 10 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the game. They've got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 23. 3 to the bottom of your screen. 1 shifts. There's the snap. Hands it off. Left-hand side. And great containment by the defense. Altum on the carry for the Cats. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 14 at the 19.
Loss of 4 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 14 for the Wildcats.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for the Cats. There's a snap. Buchanan keeps at the bottom of the screen. He gets past the 40. He's off to the races, folks. Spins at the 30, out of bounds at the 28.
That's the play we needed. Little quarterback keep there, fake the handoff. Heritage defense all buys the fake. No penalties, no flags on the play.
I don't believe you.
Good
There's
run
gotta
by
be a
Buchanan. Had a really good block by the receiver out here. I was worried they were going to call hold. See right here.
Yeah.
Keep your hands inside, but he keeps his feet running. Buchanan answers the call here for us big time.
Great players make great plays. There's the snap. Hands it off. Left-hand side. Got some room. Carlton just plows over number 24 for Heritage. He's probably trying to answer the door right now.
Yeah. Carlton and Brewer have ran well tonight. And our O-line is plugged away.
Moving the ball hadn't been a problem tonight.
Yeah.
It's finishing.
Well, right now you have to be thinking full concentration, no penalties, execute.
Inside again, Carlton.
It's first down.
And play within the whistle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do not be selfish. Do not do anything to damage your team's success.
Absolutely.
That is a first down for the Cats. 1st and 10 at the 19. Just under 9 minutes to go in the game. Cats trail. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's the pass to Cook. He's going to score. Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats.
That's what we needed. Just a little hitch screen out there, good perimeter blocking, everybody playing hard, executing, doing their job. Now this is going to be a big 2-point play here. You know, as far as momentum, you tie it up. Well, look at the blocking on the outside. Good job right there by the receiver.
Just untouched.
Yeah. I mean, number 5, Evan Curry, nice block there.
Rick, what does your sheet say? You go for 1, go for 2 on this?
I'm going to go for 2 here just because of the way the game's going. Yeah, I like let's tie it up right now.
Buchanan rolls out to the top, looking for some room. He is going to, well, they haven't signaled yet.
I ain't going to give to him.
Can't tell from here, man. It looked really close. I don't see anybody on our team upset about it. But I mean, that's okay. You're 2 down though. You know what the task is here. A field goal still wins the game for you. You know, if you're down 1, all that does for you is if they score a touchdown and get a PAT, it keeps you within 1 score. So what can't happen here is a touchdown and an extra point, because then you're 2 scores down.
Well, 35-33, Cats whittle away at the deficit. They've got 8 minutes, 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, plenty time.
They did what they were supposed to do. They ran it downfield and punched it in.
Kicking off for Har-Ber will be number 91, Justin Gomez. Back deep for Heritage, number 1, J.J. Lockett, and number 9, Tillman McNair.
And I went and looked at the 2-point conversion chart, and exactly what it said, go for 2.
Gomez puts him on the 20.
Yep.
All right, defense. That should put a little pep back in your step. Let's get a stop here.
There's still several possessions both ways on this.
I guess that's the rule this year.
Yeah.
Did they change that, Don? 25, I guess? Yes, they did.
I just show up and eat a potato.
You used to always have to go 80. Now you got to go 75.
That's too much math. 2 to the top for Heritage. They are going to do it to the bottom of your screen for the first time tonight.
Great job by the defense. I'm going to tell you this, 44, Chris McGee has been after it all night. Him and Brimmer in there, they've played hard.
Yeah, I apologize face-to-face to McGee for butchering his name all year. He took it like a true gentleman. He was absolutely fantastic about it. What a great guy.
If I'm the corner here, I'm going to stay on top of this route.
Yeah, well, he had plenty of practice.
Okay. Now we got him in. Oh.
Wow.
He didn't blow the whistle. Or did he?
Well, they got his progress stopped up there.
Way up there. All right, 3rd and long. Here we go. They're either going to chunk it deep or throw one of these little seams.
What have my safeties?
Well, number 1 here has been their guy.
Here we go. 3rd and 9 at the 26. 2 to the bottom, drops back. Going deep. As a man open on the wheel route. Incomplete.
They took number 1 as the decoy and ran him on the post and then wheeled behind him with 9, had him open. But that's a tough pass to hit.
Yeah.
That's a deep hole to drop it in.
Yeah. All right. 3 and out. Get your offense right back on the field. let's don't do anything dumb in the kicking game. Let's make sure we execute our return here. If I'm the punt returner, I'm going to secure the catch. If anything feels funny, I'm getting away from it.
There's a snap.
Just get away. Get him away.
Witchin doing a good job of getting out of the way.
We gave up some yardage there, but that was a punt where if he would have tried to run up and catch it.
So the Cats will get the ball 1st and 10 at the 22. They've got the ball. Heritage has the lead by 2. There's 7:19 to go in the game. Getting all choked up here. So the Cats come to the line of scrimmage. They've got 2 split to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Cook will shift to the top. There's the screen to Adams. Adams gets across the 30. Stiff arms past the 35. He pick up a 1st down. And 3 more on top of that. That's a great
something
play.
we've seen the last couple of weeks is that little leak with Adams or that little leak play, and everything looks like it's going up top, and then boom, just hit him backside weak. That's a great way to start a drive and get things rolling.
1st and 10 for the Cats. 36. Hands it off inside. That's going to be a loss.
Heritage did a good job of setting the point. They didn't allow us to pin them to the inside so we could get advantage on the edge.
Heritage still very aggressive against the run. I still think there's a play action deep ball there. I still think Buchanan, the ball in his hand, some quarterback run stuff.
Hands it off, left-hand side. That's Carlton. He's going to sidestep, picks up 3. Oh, excuse me, picks up 5.
Yeah, good run by Carlton. Little backside A-gap cut there, Don. I know that did your heart well.
Yeah, okay, so there's a theory that if you're going to run the ball up the middle, the big ones stay up the middle. You know, you see a lot of guys try to bounce it wide, get outside. And we call those hash marks, we call them railroad tracks. It said if the ball starts on the railroad tracks, it stays on the railroad tracks.
3rd down and 7 at the 39.
All-out blitz.
And
that was straight man-to-man in the secondary, 8-man, basically an 8-man run blitz, 8-man pressure. This is interesting. You got 1 timeout left. You got 5 minutes. But you don't make this.
No man's land here.
Yeah, this is a tough decision.
4th down and 7 at the 39.
He's offside.
No,
you got to throw it.
They got him.
Yeah, he's off.
So they draw Heritage offsides.
Still, it takes you to 4th and 1, right?
Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it puts you in a lot better situation. I mean, I think whereas before, you know, I'm definitely green light going here with 1 timeout left.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom, 4th and 1 at the 45. 5:12 to go. Cats looking to the sideline for confirmation.
25-second clock. Or
There's
40.
the snap.
1st down.
1st down by Carlton. He's going to put on 8 more on top of that. That'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Cats from the 48.
Good execution there, big play. Situation now, you don't have to be in a hurry. Just make sure you execute, take care of business. Matter of fact, this is one of those score and leave as little time on the clock as you can.
Yeah. Two to the top, 1 to the bottom. There's the snap. Drops back. Fires over the top to Wood. Incomplete.
Not quite sure what the – Hayden ran a pretty good route there. He had beaten over the top, but our outside receiver over here ran to the middle. You know, there's a – you got to keep your spacing.
Yeah, you'd think he would fade it to the sideline,
go to
draw
the sideline
somebody.
and leave that middle of the field open. And we ended up bringing the –
all right, 2nd and 10. And he is tackled for a 4-yard loss. Brewer on the carry.
Hudson Brewer on the ball carry. Number 26, Jacob Armyhold on the stop.
So 3rd down and 14.
3rd and 14 for the Wildcats.
It's actually 3rd and 15. Just under 4 minutes to go. Cats trail by 2.
I still like the shake route here with that safety up. Look where the safety is. He's still tight, and there it is. It's open.
Oh, he's holding
him. You got to
There's
call
the
it.
flag. There's the flag.
It's still not a first down, though, but he held the receiver big time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gutsy to bring that safety down over that slot receiver like that and just play him one-on-one.
Check that secondary.
And that's the guy who the penalty was on.
Yeah.
So 15 yards ought to give him a first
Before
down.
the pass, holding, defense, 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Okay, so it's holding, not pass interference.
Right.
So 10-yard penalty, it'll be 3rd and 5.
Holding against Heritage will be a 10-yard penalty. Ball is going to be placed.
You know, another thing we got to think of here, too, is we get a first down here. We've also got one of the best field goal kickers, you know, in the state.
So the Cats have the ball. 3rd down. Ball's at the 43. 3rd down and 5.
I like something in Buchanan hands here.
And that is going to be maybe a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th down and 4.
Number 3, Terrell Myers on the tackle.
It's a big play right here. With only 1 timeout left.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
They can run a lot of clock if we don't convert here. Heritage continues to play tight. Look at their safeties. Everybody down in here going to run blitz. Good pass. Oh, he got it.
Barely.
Oh, man. Rumbling, bumbling stuff.
Adam's doing a good job
man,
at just fighting for that first down.
Is that like a power pass?
It looked like a little power pass, you know.
Yeah.
Don's favorite play, screens and power passes.
Here's the replay by Tyson Foods.
So screen, though, because receiver was blocking before the throw it behind the line.
So 1st and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 37. 2:51 to go. There's the snap. Buchanan looking left. Fires left.
Good
Caught
catch.
at the 10-yard line.
Okay, so there's the corner route, single receiver corner route. Now come back and shake that dude.
Blige
He'll be
Cook
wide
on the
open.
completion for the Cats.
Well, now we got everything in the playbook open. You got, of course, I'd rather score a touchdown than a field goal, but no reason to hurry here. Let's make sure plenty of time on the play clock. Let's make sure we're set, ready to roll.
There's the snap up the middle to Carlton. Carlton's going to get to the 2-yard line. So being 2nd and goal from the 2.
Love it. Carlton had both hands on the football, but running tough, moving those feet, finishing forward. Great effort by him.
Long as 2 yards is football.
The last time we were here, we had a 15-yard penalty. We cannot do that again. Smart here, you know, take the clock down, leave them with as little as possible. We still have to score.
There's the snap.
Good
Carlton
run,
in. Touchdown.
touchdown.
Har-Ber
Hey,
Wildcats.
here we go.
Donald, I'm liking these pyrotechnics.
I am too.
All right, let's go for 2 here.
Okay, what does it say? What's the old chart say here, Rick?
39-35, it's got to be 2. You know,
Ahead
we're ahead by 4.
Go for 2.
Hey, great answer about it. Let's talk about it. I mean, you get in a situation where you have to score. We have a couple big-time conversions there, make a couple nice catches. Snap was just too high.
Yep.
Anytime quarterback
that
runs.
snap's been floating up in the last couple series.
Yeah, a floater snap kills
Yeah,
that
it does.
shotgun run.
It kills all time in the shotgun run game.
1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the game. Cats in the lead, 39. Heritage 35. That's exactly what the Cats had to have. They had to have points, a touchdown on the board.
No, that's 2 drives in a row where we did right what we had to. So, hey, give credit to the offense. I just wonder where we were at in the third quarter, Donald. You know?
I agree.
That just, it goes back to it's 4-quarter football game. And, you got to win every quarter. But the good news is we're up 4 right here.
Right.
Chance to close this game out.
And we have a rested defense. They've got a little bit of wind in them now.
Well, we've had 2 scoring drives with the defense only playing 3 plays.
Yep. There's the kick. That'll go out of the back of the end zone.
Okay, it's going to be on the 25. They're going to have 75 yards to go.
Check the math.
Check the math. Hey, you got to bear down here. I'd like to see us find a way to get a little pressure on this quarterback. We've struggled tonight covering the deep ball. We've had trouble staying on the top of routes, and the worst thing that could happen here is to give up. You got to make them earn every yard right here. Nothing cheap, nothing easy.
There he goes. This
They
guy at
got
the
us.
bottom of the screen.
Good Lord.
The guy at the bottom of the field was open too. Oh.
Well, we had a 3-man rush, and we're covering with 8. So there ought to be underneath help for these corners, so they need to stay on top of the route. But Heritage has consistently gotten behind us tonight, and the quarterback has delivered the football.
Yeah. So Heritage will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20, the Storms Orthodontics red zone. Trips to the bottom of your screen. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it.
The blitzer got him there. I like bringing pressure. Who is that? Looks like Tario. They walked him down and brought him off the edge.
2nd down and 6. Ball's at the 18, 1:20 to go.
Field goal does Heritage no good. So this is all 4-down territory. Got to score a touchdown.
There's a snap. Looks left, throws, caught, going out of bounds.
That's fine. That's a 1-yard gain.
3rd and 5. Now it's called 3rd and 6.
Yeah. As these down numbers go up, you get into 3rd, 4th down, that old pressure increases.
Yeah.
Again, I'd like to see us put some pressure on the quarterback here, not just give him a lot of time, especially since we've struggled in coverage tonight.
There's a snap. Drops back, looks left, throws. Incomplete.
All right, here we go. 4th down. This is the ball game. Got a pretty good push there. I still, the only good news for us is the deep route is not available just because the end
the
zone,
back of the end
big
zone.
field. We've struggled with the big field.
Fourth down. Here's the ball game. Heritage is going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here, folks. 58 seconds to go. 39-35. Cats in the lead. I mean,
guess we're past Big Don's bedtime over here. We kind of lost him.
I feel like he was
we're
asleep right after the
we're in
potato.
the nail biter here, Don. What's the call here, man? What are we doing?
Well, they play defense.
It's a
that
big
right
play.
there is the old Springdale High School swim and dive
Yeah.
coach.
I mean, are you bringing pressure, Don? Are you going to try to cover? I mean, what are you going to do here?
I think if I'll put it to you this way: if you're going to go down shooting your guns. I bring the smoke and make this quarterback make a play.
Quick decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sit back there and not that he's showed to pick us apart underneath or in the intermediate routes, but hey, look, put the heat on him, put the heat on that O-line. But I would squat somebody as a spy because what we don't need him is to get on a scramble.
Here it is, folks.
Bringing it up top. Nope.
There's a snap. Looking at the bottom, throws it in the corner. Touchdown, Heritage.
Good Lord.
Okay, there's still,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
53 seconds.
touchdown, but there's still 53 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, moving the ball, that's been the best thing we've done tonight.
Yeah. I mean, blocking this extra point here could be huge, and a field goal wins the game.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of time left. We got one timeout, and their kickoff game has not been stellar.
Extra point team on the field. There's the snap. There's the kick.
Blocked.
And the kick is blocked.
Okay.
All right, so that sets out good because it's 41-39.
And I don't know what kind of range Gomez has, but I'm going to say it's going to be he
close
could
to
go
50.
high, 50,
Yeah.
50 or in. So that means you get the ball to the 33-yard line.
Yep.
Give him a shot. But this, to me, right here, this return, they've gotten us a couple times on this little squib kick, but we need to field this kick right here and get as many, get up, get down, leave as much time on the clock. But they're willing to give us good field position. And there's a big difference between having to go, 40 yards for a field goal than there is 20.
.53 seconds left to go in the game. Cats trail 41-39.
Well, looking back at their play selection, when Heritage scored last, that's why they got him out of the pocket. I think they anticipated pressure as well in that situation.
That's an edge pressure play there. You bring it off the edge and force that guy's hand. We got to field this kick. Don't let him kick it down in this little pocket down here. They're not going to onside kick it. Let's make sure we get it fielded. Like right there. Field the kick. Now let's go.
Caught at the 20, 25 to the 30. Spins at the 30, tackled at the 33, maybe the 34.
Okay, one timeout left.
Clock stops on first downs. I mean, there's plenty of time left here. We're going to have to protect. We've got things in the passing game. We've been open on several things. The one thing we're probably not going to be able to do is run the football.
Yeah, there's no time
You working
for that.
sidelines right here?
I'm going for a jugular. I'm going to run a shake route in the middle. I'm going to do something. Of course, they've loosened their defense up,
There's a
which
flag.
is yeah. We had
12.
12 people.
So it'll be 1st and 15 from the 29. 45 seconds left to go.
I'm working something to this slot to the field on this safety.
That's what he's doing. In the flat.
That'll work.
Cook to the 40.
Good
out
job.
of bounds.
That's a really good play call there. Dropped off on this corner route up here and then just threw to the flat. They had no flat defender. Smart call. 7 seconds. Still got your timeout. Putting yourself in a situation.
Both teams have one timeout. 2nd down and 2. Heritage calls their final timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. Don't go anywhere. 38 seconds to go. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. 38 seconds on the clock. Cats trail 41-39. Cats have the ball. 2nd down and 2 at the 42. I'm running out of fingernails.
Well, you can see we got 2 over 2, but see how deep the safety is?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's the snap. Buchanan
that's
fires
your guy.
across
That's
the middle.
Perfect. Good job.
It's the 28.
Great job. We're in field goal range. But that safety that deep with no underneath help, they've got an injury. They're going to have to stop the clock.
Witchen does a great job.
So that's perfect for I'm not glad somebody's hurt. Don't get me wrong, people at home. Like, he's got a cramp. But as far as, catching a cramp here, that stops the clock for us, basically gives us a free timeout.
Yeah, 31 seconds.
Well, we're in field goal range. Just like that, we still have a timeout, and there's still 31 seconds left. But great job by them recognizing the coverage there and seeing that safety and just that guy in the seam there. I mean, that's perfect. There's nobody there. It was a great play call. But Heritage's safeties are used to being down tight, so you back them off. It puts them in puts them kind of in an area they're not used to.
Right. So Cats spread it out. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Look what they've done here, Donald. Safeties are down tight now. They've said, let's go out with how we do it. Now it's time for a shake route back to the middle. Clock winds. Let's go.
He hands it off to Carlton up the middle to the 25.
Got to use our last timeout.
Cats call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
Interesting, last time they came down and played everybody 5 yards off the ball. I mean, I'm still a big fan of the shake route on that.
Right.
Safeties are both wide. You just stick that guy to the outside. If you get back inside that safety, there's nobody there to help you.
Right.
Nobody. The other thing is, if you want to just stick that safety where you run at him and stick him and then let your outside receiver, run a post or whatever, there's some options there as well. The reason I like the slot going there is just because the vision for the quarterback right here, especially to the big field, I mean, he can see the coverage. He sees where that safety is. And he can also, gives him a good throwing lane there. You can see this outside backer is walked down. He's going to either rush or drop to the flat. And here comes the safety down. It's one-on-one.
Right. There's a snap.
There it
Buchanan
is.
to the
Shake
top.
route.
Over
There
the
it
top.
is. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats.
Hold on. Did he call holding?
Called holding.
Flag on the play. You got to be kidding.
Well, Magic Mike Urban's letting him have it up here.
Oh. Holding against the Cats.
Replay 2nd down.
Okay, well, let's look at it here. You're probably going to have, either you take a shot at the end zone or you try to pick up 15, 20 yards. I don't know, man. That's something, officials, you hear it every week. We've definitely gotten our fair share tonight of penalties. And, I've watched the trenches. Teams are playing hard in there. There's always going to be some hands and some things, but I mean, from the spot, too, just a killer.
Second 24 at the 42. There's the snap. Buchanan throws it to the top.
Get out of bounds.
Caught.
Good. We're back in field goal range.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
The question is, though, I mean, there's 10 seconds. Anything tackled in bounds, it's game over.
Right. I kick it now.
Do you go now and do you let Gomez have the shot right here, or do you try to get a few more yards?
No, it's too risky with 10 seconds.
Well, you can't. I mean, it's got to be incomplete because you don't. At this point in time, you can't run your field goal unit out there.
The only thing you can do is get out of bounds.
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
Got to get out of bounds.
Anything in bounds is over.
I mean, right now on the sideline, you've got to be hollering field goal alert.
Yeah, we cannot get a penalty.
There's
here.
8 seconds in the play clock.
Yeah.
There's the snap.
You got to get rid of it.
Throws it out of bounds with 5 seconds.
Field goal, let's go. There's no timeout. You got to go.
Here we go.
Flag on the field.
He's going to call grounding.
Yep. That changes it.
No, regardless, you got to try to kick it, I think. I don't know, or maybe you just try to chunk one. I'm not.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
Coach, that's a long kick.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. That hurts. 5 yards from the 36, so it'd be a – yeah. That puts him at a 59-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Guys get made millions of dollars.
So you're down to Hail Mary now and hope. You have to hope for a pass interference or a miracle completion. The old Big Ben play.
Let's hope they practice Big Ben.
5 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the end of the ball game. 41-39. Cats trail. They've got the ball. 4th and 23.
Big Ben up top.
Big Ben up top.
There's the snap. Throws it into the corner. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. That is the ball game. Heritage wins 41-39, breaking a 14-game win streak for the Cats.
It's a heartbreaker for the Cats.
Oh.
The officials are heading for the hills.
Yeah.
They're looking for the resource officer. But interesting game. I don't know. There was a lot of shifts and turns in that game, but Har-Ber made the last – Heritage made the last play. Har-Ber made a play to win the game, but had a holding call.
Wow. Just absolute devastation.
It's tough, man. There was it's a tough night when calls go against you, but it's a really tough night when calls go against you at really, really key times.
Yeah.
And all the calls tonight seemed to come at times after a big play by the Cats or in a situation that was crucial. And, but you still got to go back and look in the mirror and say, what could I have done better?
Right.
Some of those penalties we had were personal fouls and things that we could have, showed better discipline as a team. But this one's going to sting for a while. But it can only sting until, tomorrow morning, and then the sun's going to come up.
Right.
Springdale's on the horizon.
So talk to me about it from a coaching perspective. Like, if you take the penalties out of the equation, all right, if you take that out of the equation, I feel like we still lost the game. Like, where's the improvement need to be made?
That's a tough question tonight, Donald. I think I'll speak quickly here, but I think tonight we lost focus in the third quarter, and we got beaten badly in the third quarter.
Right.
I feel like the other three quarters we controlled, but we took a 21-3 in the third quarter, and it put them in a situation where one score in the fourth and puts them ahead.
Right.
If we take care of business in the third quarter, even play even in the third quarter. We controlled most of the first half. I think everybody felt good about the first half.
Right.
The third quarter is our downfall, so I think you have to look and say, okay, guys, it's a 4-quarter game. What did we do in this quarter where we basically imploded and Heritage kicked our tail in the third quarter?
Right.
Well, offensively, we moved the ball.
Yeah.
And in fact, I thought we built upon what we did well last week.
Right.
Continued to move the ball. I thought we gained some confidence in our offense. At times our defense did great. We gave up. The Cardinals sin. They say don't get beat deep, don't give up the big one.
Right.
And every one of those big ones are a psychological momentum changer. Deep balls like sacks, like special teams plays, are a total momentum swing. And there was a point in time, like Coach Davies said, you go back to that third quarter, it's like we didn't play the third quarter.
Right.
And it's 4-quarter game, and you can ill afford to have an off quarter. Especially, we had an opponent come in here tonight who had some belief, and we're hungry because even though we're still young into the conference season, look at it. What, we're week 5 now, week 6,
right?
And so we're mid-season form. And so we've got to iron some things out. You learn a lot through games like this. But, I'll go back to, I think Coach Davies alluded to this earlier, was penalties that led to scoring opportunities by Heritage. And at one point in time, we kind of figured at least 2 scores like last week were direct reflection of goofball penalties that did not have to happen. So we need to indulge ourselves in a little bit of self-management and think about team rather than what's on our mind at the moment.
Right.
We guard our mouths, guard our hearts, and think about the greater good of the organization. And this one's tough. I mean, it really is. And so, credit to Heritage. You can tell by the way they celebrated after the game, that meant something to them.
Yeah,
that was for Coach Munoz, that was a program win for them.
Right.
And so, hey, we've got another one next week.
Yeah, that we do. So the Cats will fall tonight to Heritage. They've got from my perspective, next Friday night's the Super Bowl for Springdale.
Well, it is the way things are shaping up right now. I mean, it's going to be a heck of a battle, and it always is. You remove the emotions of playing your crosstown rival. That always is a weird phenomenon in and of itself.
Right.
But both teams right now, and I don't know the end of that Springdale game, but both people are doing some real searching, and there's like William Travis at the Alamo, there's a line being drawn in the sand right now, and somebody's got to come out victorious.
Yeah, the Bulldogs lost again tonight, just like the Cats did. So it is going to be an absolutely huge game Friday night. I mean, it always is a huge game.
Sure.
Everybody plays above their ability. Like I said, it's the Super Bowl for Springdale. So the Cats fall. That's going to do it for us tonight here at Wildcat Stadium. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Har-Ber High School Principal Dr. Paul Greep, Springdale Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, and Assistant Athletic Director Betsy Barker. On behalf of the Wildcat Sports Network, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next Friday night.